to Check Please, the D&D podcast. Previously, Lovette confronted Markus, accusing him of eating Moira's soul, which he denied. Lovette took the time after to have a heart-to-heart with Karis and Vera, and Markus did the same with Sol, causing minor rifts within the party. The party was on its way back to the Nation of Vil when they were attacked by two groups of ogres at separate times, one being led by an ogre named Queen Roxy. The group managed to defeat these two groups by the skin of their teeth and are now once again heading back up north.
Sol just slumps to the ground, and they just kind of look around at everyone.
Gro's gonna walk over and ask if you're okay.
Ah! Oh.
Not you, Lovette.
No, I just didn't see him there.
Sol's not gonna answer, they're just gonna stare up at him. They look like they're lost for words.
Alright, Gro's just gonna give you like a long, wordless hug.
I'm gonna go over to Lovette and see if Lovette's okay, because I actually care about Lovette.
Karis is going to burn a bunch of channels to attempt to heal Alpha.
So we didn't lose anything permanent, so that was actually all in all okay. I gotta admit that while not having Archibald out was stressful, and it would have been really fun to have wiped the floor with those guys, it was also really fun to be like, shit, we have just survive 3 more turns.
That wasn't fun.
It was fun.
that was like 3 hours of depression.
Yeah, it was pretty stressful too. Oh yeah, dude.
You didn't like the fight? Oh.
I like the fight, that's what I'm saying.
Whenever I ever like to fight.
Oh yeah, Kyle does not like any fights.
I'm so scared of them.
I think there's a breed of combat that I still want to try with you.
So Karis will burn all of her channels to try to bring everybody back as close to full as she can. So there's that. She's now burned out of channels.
Markus
Let's
is...
put the out the wheels.
So the ogres were all using great clubs, masterwork great clubs.
Huh.
So we're going to go ahead and add that into the party's inventory.
Okay.
Nice.
Can we take the Queen's thingy?
Yes, you can.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Does the Queen have anything else?
Dude,
The
I really
Queen
like
might be
site,
on
but
fire,
that would be
by the
really
way.
cool for-
Let's
sure.
have dinner.
Just so you know.
But did she have anything valuable other than her weapon?
Yes, she did.
What has she got?
Okay, on the Queen, when you loot all the ogres, you're going to find a bunch of money, firstly.
Oh.
Yeah, you're going to find 2,310 gold.
Oh jeez.
You find 5 masterwork oversized great clubs. So they're large-sized weapons, so they're inaccurate but deal a ton more damage than a normal great club. And the Queen herself is going to have a couple of different items. She's going to have a amulet and a ring.
Huh.
What's the amulet?
We don't know. We don't identify.
Do you have spellcraft?
Oh, I think I do, actually.
Oh, I do spellcraft.
Oh, that's a nat one.
Okay.
Never
I got
mind.
a
Nat
20.
20.
All right, Lovette.
Yay,
You guys
Lovette!
Yeah. It's a good thing I'm not dead.
You're a useful
Thanks.
member of this party. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, was that the ring or the amulet that you were
Very
identifying? Was that the ring or the amulet?
Amulet.
Okay. You determine it is an amulet of natural armor +2.
Okay.
Let's look at the ring now.
And the ring, I need another spellcraft check for that.
Teen, goddamn, I'm the worst.
Oh.
7. All right, cool.
Lovette, yeah!
Yeah, I'm like, I know what these are. I've seen these.
Damn it.
All Lovette needed to start rolling well was a near-death experience.
I mean, I don't need the ring because I already have 2 magical rings, so I can't even use it.
That's a good point.
What was the ring again?
We don't know yet.
We're
Oh,
about to
sorry.
find out.
My bad.
No
You
worries.
eager beaver.
I'm the same way.
Eager beaver?
You're the only one who can make that joke.
Yes. Which is why I said it.
All right, it is a ring of luck.
Huh.
And a ring of
Oh
luck.
boy.
It's not that great. I mean, it's okay. It's not that great.
Yeah.
It's +1 luck bonus on all saving throws. So it basically increases all your saving throws by 1.
I'm good with my fire ring. And,
it would
my wedding
probably
ring.
cancel this thing out. Just by 1. If no one else wants to, I wouldn't mind keeping this amulet.
Are you using an amulet already, or?
Oh, right. Neck item.
Yep, it's a neck item. If anybody has a necklace or amulet, that would be that same slot.
Actually, you're right. I do have an amulet of natural armor +1. I could just swap it out for the better one, but I'm willing to pass it on.
I'll take the natural armor 1 necklace from Lovette if Lovette wants the 2 one.
Okay.
So that's going to up Vera's to AC 18 and Lovette to AC 14.
Very nice.
Yep. All right.
Does anyone want the ring?
Not really.
Ring of Luck, +1 to all saves. It's a luck bonus.
I can't have another ring. So.
I mean, I could use it, but if anyone else needs it, they're free to use it.
What about you, Kelly's?
She just sort of shakes her head no.
Markus?
I feel real taking both of things.
Well, I know Markus is. Next time we get to the town, he's going to spend a good amount of money to re-outfit himself to be not dead.
Also, Markus actually has really good saving throws already.
Oh, does
Yeah.
he?
True.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Marcus's
Yeah,
saving
mine are
throws
actually
are
pretty shit.
10, 8, and 11.
How are you? How are yours?
Oh, they're 3, 3, and 6.
Jesus. Yeah, maybe give that
3,
to
3, and
Lovette.
6. Yeah, let's
Alright,
go.
I guess I'll
to
take the spoils of this battle. Everyone feels bad for running off.
Yeah, you
while
almost
Lovette
died.
Yeah.
It's just because she's a little baby gnome.
Yeah.
Far and away the worst saves in the party. In
Oh, yeah.
every respect, too. Wow, you actually
Yeah.
have the worst of every save. Jesus.
Yeah.
Shall we divvy up the gold to everyone then?
Karis is going to refuse the split.
Okay.
She's not interested in it. She said that she got more than enough value for her research out of this fight.
Important thing is that we can take care of her with our money, so.
And she is going to go to the... by the way, Queen Roxy is stabilized unless you guys are going to let her burn to death from this fire.
I will dispatch Roxy.
Oh, okay. In that case,
Just coup de grace.
yeah,
Push it over.
Coup de grace?
Karis is going to claim the body.
Okay.
Oh shit!
So she's going to cast a spell on it that immediately renders all the flesh off and melts it.
Yeah.
And she's going to carefully place all the bones in that trunk. Meanwhile, Big Ogre 1 just sits there and eats grass.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Hit him on the head.
Soul is clutching way too tightly to grow,
Mm-hmm.
but they still haven't said anything. They scared AF.
Well, Grow won't leave you if you're
Mood.
in that state, so he'll stay there and be the rock that you need, apparently.
I wonder if I should put the amulet on Archie.
As long as you never get rid of him before a battle ever again.
Yeah.
So-
I know.
So
That was a
your-
mistake.
So your saves are going to be up to 4, 4, and 7.
I thought we were in for a chase and not a battle. I didn't want to drop
Well,
him behind us. And
It was originally going to be a chase sequence. That's what I had figured it was going to be. But then you guys didn't want to risk the lives of any of your Cheez-It people.
Yeah. Exactly.
Much appreciated.
So the good news is you guys have slain Queen Roxy and put her bandit group basically down. So
Holy shit.
the road's essentially safe now. So good job, guys.
Woo! Other than Weavers.
Well, we're avoiding that shit.
Yeah, the Weavers don't venture out too often, but sometimes. Okay, and we're gonna get moving again. So, is there anything else you guys wanted to do after the battle?
That's what we all
I'm
are.
kind of like weirded out by Markus being really attentive. You can like help you, Markus.
Oh shit! I should probably get the hive
Oh
members.
yes. Hopefully.
And I'm
These are good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
No,
just fly over there.
Markus, one feels very, very bad about abandoning you, and two is very concerned that you almost died.
Well, that we've been traveling together for at least 2 months now.
Well, technically over a year.
Yeah. Even still, we've killed a vampire together, guys.
Yeah, you guys have been venturing together since like at least early October.
I thought it was in September
Was it
when we
September?
started.
Probably September. Then.
Yeah.
So it's been like it's like 4 months,
Yeah.
but you know.
So once they gather their bearings a bit more after their panic attack subsides, guys get used to that. That's gonna happen a bit more. They cup Gro's face in their hands and they just kiss him so much. And like in between like breaths, they just keep saying thank you.
Man, that is super uncomfortable state.
Grow would normally be
How
very.
you doing over there?
I mean, Grow would normally be very happy to be kissed like a lot, but he's honestly more like concerned about your safety than he is interested in like a physical affection right now. So he'll like accept the kisses, but he's not going to take it any further than that. And he's going to kind of like try to ask between kisses, like are you all right, kind of thing.
After they're done getting it out of their system, they look at him and their eyes go back and forth between his. Like, it looks like they're debating on if they're actually okay or not. I think so for now.
Alright, well, just be careful, okay?
Thank you for your help, Claw.
I mean, I can't just let you guys get, killed by some ogres, right?
Well, I mean, good.
Be a pretty shitty husband.
Still, I appreciate that you stuck out for all of us.
So, yeah, he's basically going to say that he's concerned that the dangerous lifestyle of an adventurer is maybe too dangerous?
Soul kind of looks down. Their hands are on his shoulders, but their like whole face is facing down. Kind of how you have like, I don't know if anyone's ever done this, like an outstretched, like kind of resting with your arms on someone while looking at the ground. And they just say, "It won't be for much longer anyways. So what difference does it make?"
So Grow's going to look like you just took the wind out of him a little bit. Like he's been gut punched a little bit. And he's going to say, "Okay, if you need anything, you know how to get a hold of me."
I do.
Cole, is there anything you need from us? Is there any way we can repay you?
Soul's arms, instead of resting on him, just kind of like drop limply. But they're still like looking at the ground.
Right, he's going to tell you to be safe, and then he's going to teleport out of there.
Vera will return. Alright, I got them stopped, so we're all good to go.
Yeah, I think now that the adrenaline is worn off, Lovette's gonna fucking pass out, because it's probably been like 26 hours since she slept.
Does Archie pop out then?
I don't know.
Hey guys, how's it going?
He's already been coming around. He's already been out for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's been more than 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Or, I guess 12 seconds, but still.
Alright. Since Grow is gone, Soul's gonna use tongues to talk to Archie and Clockwork and direct him to pick up Lovette and bring her to the carriage to keep her safe.
He'll agree and do that. Karis finishes up moving the bones into the chest, and she loads up as well.
Well, shall we get on the road, everyone?
Garrus, what do you got planned for those bones? Because let me tell you, we could really use a giant ogre skeleton.
I like how Markus just flip-flops all
She,
the time.
she squints at you, and she's like, "Yeah, that's why I'm getting it." She just looks at it, she's like, "You've just said the dumbest thing imaginable." Like, she just spent 5 minutes loading this thing up. Like, of course she's gonna use it.
Sarcasm, honey. Sarcasm.
You're terrible at sarcasm, then.
Yeah, I don't understand what was the implication if the literal was sarcastic?
My point was, in what instance are we going to need a giant? I mean, yeah.
Oh, you're being snooty.
It could theoretically be useful, but Jesus, in most situations, we're not going to be able to utilize an enormous skeleton of an ogre.
Are you kidding?
I don't know.
We
if
almost made you become a giant ogre.
I don't know if you noticed, but we almost had our asses kicked back there.
By that giant ogre.
Literally a necromancer.
Probably in situations like this.
This could be elf up pointing.
Fine.
I forgot I'm asleep.
You're just murmuring. Like you're getting like partial messages from your surroundings.
Little sleeping fits.
I thought you fainted anyway.
She is having sleeping fits, but they're not related to this conversation.
I told Archie to take you to the carriage anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
Archie
everything.
walks the little sleeping Lovette, having little fits.
Lovette, wake up! You've been in a coma for 80 years.
It's the distant future.
Not for a half.
Get to town. I want to refit. I don't want to potentially have to die again.
All right, Vera, you want to get in your lead carriage and we'll follow behind?
How do you want us to do this? Should we lead or should we be in the back?
You should come forward. We'll separate the carts in front so that you can get through.
Okay.
Where'd
Sounds good.
the fiance go?
He went back.
Oh.
He's glad we're all safe, and I'm a huge disappointment. And Soul's like really awkwardly smiling.
Wow.
What do you mean? Huge disappointment.
Me, I'm great. I am the worst person.
You're not the worst.
I brought my fiance into a battleground and almost ran away. I'm terrible.
You're not going to be any use dead, really. There's reasons to run away sometimes, but I am glad that you decided not to.
The Soul kind of like makes a face where it's just like, I didn't decide to! It wasn't my decision!
Just a paragraph on your face.
Yeah. I mean, Soul pretty much wears their heart on their sleeve, so... Yeah. They're just wincing. Yeah, of course. Thanks.
Of course. It just goes back.
You're the best friend.
Waves.
Alright, so I'm guessing Karis and Alpha load up onto the cart with Archie and Lovette, and I guess I'll take Markus in the front with me again.
Alright.
And we head towards Ville, because goddammit, I need to get to that normal story, please.
You said Karis is writing the thing. This is probably the first time that Lovette actually, like, she had been making a point while we've been traveling the road. We stop and make camp each night, I assume, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, she's been making a point of trying to sleep away from the party so that, yeah, it doesn't disturb anybody. So this is probably the first time that's not been the case for a while.
Why?
Because she's very restless.
Oh, okay.
And also not sleeping very much. Like, yeah, and doesn't want people to be worried about her.
Alright.
So, 5 days travel is going to put you between the 18 and the 21 on the map here. And that is going to be New Year's.
God damn.
There's a little short celebration. The converts you guys have are, pretty festive about the whole thing. And, yeah, it's a time to reflect on the previous year and, maybe look forward to the next one and come up with some sort of self-improvement plan or goal. You know how these things go. It's a New Year's celebration.
Oh boy.
Just, garbage.
Yeah.
I plan to accept my fate and make everything better.
Want to wait on the past deal? Oh boy. What have I got to look forward to? Oh god.
I plan on not dying.
I plan on not eating any souls this year.
Self-improvement. Don't kill
Don't make
any
that
more
plan.
friends.
I may slip.
This isn't fucking Lent.
This
This isn't an entire year.
I had a pint of soul.
I'm sorry, what?
Excuse me?
You can have it on Sundays though.
Whoops.
Don't touch my soul.
Soul.
It's the
No,
soul
as soon
that
as we
soul
get to
has.
Bill, that's my plan. Are we there yet? Are we
No.
there yet?
Look at the map, goddamn.
Yeah, so on the map, I moved you guys up to the crossroads at
Oh, no.
15. I'm going to go ahead and do some overnight rests for the party and clear off all damage.
Did Vera have a thing she plans on doing this year? Get more followers?
I always know what I'm doing. It's the
Vera.
same goal at all times.
You're actually going to have an interesting dream.
Ooh!
May I pull you into another channel?
Yes.
Oh my.
Alrighty. So, while you're traveling over the last 5 days, I just jumped you guys 10 days. So over that time, it doesn't matter which night, but you're going to have an interesting dream. You are going to dream a similar dream that you've had before, where you can feel the essence of Mellifera, like this sort of omnipresence, this collective consciousness around you, and it is going to talk to you. Let me get something here. It is so Mellifera is essentially been trying to rebuild its power base, right? Mellifera's been trying to rebuild her power base and come back as an actual deity, right?
Correct.
So one of the things it's doing is it's directing you to previous attempts at this that have failed for you to reclaim specific things and items. It's now going to reveal to you the next of these. So the first one was the honeycomb and the temple, right? So the next one is going to be a previous one where an amulet was created and gifted to her previous chosen, and it was supposed to like drastically increase the abilities of that high priest in relation to how many followers and how much faith power there was in the religion.
Okay.
It's known as the Hive Queen's Amulet, and it was lost a couple of attempts ago. So it needs to be found, and it needs to be returned to the temple and dipped in the honey font.
Alright.
For it to be cleansed and repowered. So she wants you to find this amulet and to bring it back into the fold, because it will be useful for her new high priest to have it.
Of course. So I'm able to talk to them in the dream, or is it just a dream?
It's mostly the dream is just like relaying the information to you. You don't really have it. You don't really have a choice.
I guess I could also ask her with my scythe later.
Yeah, I mean you can pray to her as much as you'd like. So yeah, I mean basically the thing acts as a focal point for the faith. So the more people that are faithful is going to make that amulet stronger and stronger.
Okay.
So I've got sort of a listing here, but you're going to need to find it and return it. And you don't really have much of a clue as to where it is currently, so you're going to have to put out some feelers for it. But,
all right.
But it exists, and it needs to be found. So that is the quest laid out to you by your god.
Awesome.
All right. Okay, so you guys find yourselves camped outside the crossroads. It is the 5th of January. The only reason I stopped you here is because it's a crossroads. I'm assuming you guys are heading back to Ville. But, in case you got the wild hair up your ass to go to Kentau, I figured I'd stop here.
And we took the path away from the Weavers, correct?
You're about to, yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want to take the shortcut.
No Weavers.
No!
Okay, good. All right. In that case, it's going to be 15 days, and that will get you back to Hartenshin, I believe. Yeah, it's 15 days to Hartenshin from here. So, all right.
Great! So good! Oh, I'm ecstatic.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you're ecstatic for that. January 20th will get you back to Hartenshin. However, it's closer to January 17th. Oh, there we go. January 17th. You guys are back at the edge of Ville. I'm going to put an X here.
Near the snake nose.
The snake nose?
Yeah, it's a snake head. It was like the green parts are his nostrils, and then like Ville is like his weird googly Sonic eyes.
Okay.
Anyways, so it's the 17th for some reason. What's going on?
Okay, so you guys are heading into Ville, and you're crossing back into normal, like, Villish territory. And you are going to come across something on the road.
Oh my.
Okay.
On the road.
One moment.
17 ogres.
No.
Biff.
Fuck you, Biff!
Everyone's...
Turned out to be the bad guy the entire time.
That would be weird.
If Markus was the bad guy?
No, Markus is the bad guy, I'm pretty sure.
Like, straight up, 100%.
Me as a player is terrified of him. You're bringing us back to the Deadlands.
You're not wrong.
Soul is naive and totally trusting of you. But me as a player... Oh, no.
Yeah, that's, like, really stupid.
That's really sketch.
Okay, you're going to find a caravan, or rather a wagon. A wagon is heading to the southwest on the road, so they're passing you guys, and the travelers look terrified and very, like, road-worn, like they've been traveling without stopping for a long time.
Soul kind of, like, waves at them to get their attention.
The other wagon slows down, and you see it's a man and his family. The man shouts over, he's like, "Don't go this way.
Why?
Terrible things. The town of Reitberg. It is a cursed place."
What? Soul just, like, looks like their brain, like, takes a minute.
So,
Which one is that?
So I'll pull the map up for you here. So, Reitberg is this town right here.
Where?
I circled it. It's just east of you guys on the road. You guys were going to be swinging north to get to Hartenshin, this way.
Yeah.
This guy is coming from this town, heading this way. And he's passing you on the road. And he says that, he's saying, turn back, don't go to Reitberg. The town is cursed. The monsters are coming from the Vale. And it's going to... It's awful.
Oh, no.
So
he's saying don't go the way we weren't going to go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Well, it's good information for Vera, though.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you can't take your that way.
Yep.
Okay, we weren't planning on it. Is the rest of Ville okay?
He says, to hell with the rest of Ville. I'm getting out of this cursed country.
Okay.
I'm gonna find better fortunes in Zareth to the south.
Okay, well, the road should be fairly clear. I try to go around this area in between crossroads on the way there. Go around the cart.
Go around the cart where you'll be already attacked by weavers, probably.
No, like they should go south so they aren't on the road. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no, I know, but by the time they see the cart, won't they?
I'm saying the crossroads area. Just go south.
Yeah.
There's weavers out in that area. But other than that, the road should be fine.
All right, he nods and hurries on.
That guy's gonna end up dead.
Probably.
Everyone is going to end up dead someday.
Okay. Anyways.
All right. So he warns of saying that there's been monster attacks in the town of Reitberg coming from the Vale Forest. So if you're looking at the map, so he's saying monsters are coming from this woods and attacking this town. All right. So you guys bypass Fuchdorf Castle and go up to Hartenshin.
Oh god.
That is where you were going, right?
Yeah. No, suddenly I got a bunch of heart palpitations.
All right. It is January 20th, year 763.
Are you that excited to see Siva?
And I'm going to go ahead and pull up a map that you guys probably remember from a long time ago.
I already had it. Oh, wrong one.
Also, the night before, when we were resting, Vera will take the cart to themselves so that they can go into their new outfit.
Oh yeah, your incognito winter outfit.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, and it's now full well winter up here. So last time you were up in this area, it wasn't quite this cold. The nights are bitter cold, and there's snow on the ground. So Ville is a place where the winters can get pretty nasty.
Why did we come here late now again?
Well, we have to move Vera's caravan in a safe direction, nonetheless.
That's true.
And Markus wanted to go to the Deadlands.
They should be able to make it from here, I'm sure.
On their own?
I believe so. I'll look at the rest of the other two carts. Do they seem like they'd be comfortable going on the road themselves?
I mean, Ville's relatively safe. I mean, probably.
Maybe we should recruit some workers to accompany them.
Yeah, you could always hire guards for the caravan if you wanted.
How's that too? I'd pay for guards.
Really?
Sure.
That's most appreciated, Lovette.
How much would that run me?
Guards would cost about probably 50 gold.
Total?
Total, yeah.
Okay.
I'll do 150.
Could you just do 4 so I can not have to calculate numbers?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so welcome back to Hartenshin, folks. What do you want to do here?
Oh man.
Buy armor.
Something.
Alright, well, you arrived in the city through the Vis Gate.
Vera is going to go to the library.
Beardy, would I be going to the Tower of Commerce if I wanted to refit?
Refit, what do you mean?
He wants to buy new armor and shit.
Oh, you're just going to go to the Central Bazaar.
Central Bazaar for me.
Yeah, okay, so...
In other words, look through the internet.
Okay, so Vera, you go to the library. What are you looking for?
I am looking for potentially old folk lore, folk tales, corresponding to potential insects or potentially religions based on insects.
Okay.
I want to see if I can find anything.
Awesome. Give me a knowledge religion check, please.
Gross.
Do you have one? I know Markus didn't for a while.
I put 1 in.
For a long while.
You are going to get a bonus from the library. It gives you a bonus for research.
Oh, you know what we should do while we're here in Hartenshin, though? We should see how that Telic boy is,
Ugh.
because he came here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought the same thing.
That is an 8.
with your bonus? What, with the library bonus?
Well,
though?
I haven't done
No.
a library bonus, but
So with the library's bonus, you are able to find some works about some insect-based cults that have existed. That's what
Well,
you're looking for, right?
that's definitely not correct. But sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you find a couple of different instances of people who had a cult or a small religion that was based on bugs of some sort. One of them does seem eerily familiar and seems similar to Mellifera's thing, and it was actually based out of the forest called the Great Vale, which is the one to the southwest of Ville.
Oh,
All right.
where all the monsters are coming from.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I hope there's like a rival ant clan. That would be awesome.
Yeah, an ant god named Formoria.
Yes, one can hope.
If you think I'm not doing this, you're out of your mind. Of course I'm doing
Dude, I
this.
hope so. You do. I like that. Sounds awesome. It's like one of the good Fallout 3 quests, except for not Fallout 3.
Alright, so you guys are having success with the research. That's good. You find clues pointing you to a forest in the southwest. Basically, it says that there was a religious order that existed there a couple centuries ago, but it was deemed too dangerous for the social order at the time and was stamped out by the nobility.
Oh, motherfuckers.
Apparently, it was preaching things like equality and community. And the nobility did not take appreciation to people like peasants thinking that they were equal to nobles, so they were put down. The story given in the book that you find in the library mentions the nobles sent a force to go and put them down. It appears they were put to the sword or to the flame.
Is Vera B Jesus?
Be
Beegis.
Jesus.
Gross.
Oh, there. Okay, I didn't say it. All right, we're good.
Jesus.
But
Well-
Jesus.
Well, Vera is definitely fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Like, of course this would happen. That's exactly why we prepare like we do.
Prepare for what?
Prepare for war.
For trouble?
Viva la revolución.
Prepare for war.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm willing to take the points for this one. Is she Shay Gavera? It did sound as good.
Wow.
When I said it out loud.
That's awful.
I do not. Nice job. Go to a library.
Yeah.
Soul approved.
What's Soul doing?
I'm gonna go and see if I can find out where that Tillich boy went. Yep.
I'm gonna
Alright.
go along with that.
Whew. Would the best place to look for information be at the library, though?
The library or the capital?
Isn't the capital, like, usually closed?
Usually.
Or is that... No, that's the palace, isn't it?
Well, yeah, the palace. I mean, so you could go to either the Tower of Commerce, but the Imperial Palace might also be able to help you.
I'm gonna try the Tower of Commerce first, because I don't really want to bother the Imperial Palace, because...
Okay.
I mean, we're gonna have to find out whether or not they okayed Lovette's plan anyways, eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, we're gonna try the Tower.
Okay.
So, onward. We're all going to the library.
All right. So you go to the. So you're not going to the Tower of Commerce?
Isn't that the library? Oh, wait, you're right. That's a different place.
Tower
of Commerce.
It's a government building. Okay.
Buildings.
So give me a diplomacy check, please. And
You got it.
We can see how far you can schmooze your way into the Tower of Commerce.
Oh, that is a 31.
All right, 31. So you talk your way into the Tower of Commerce, and you find a couple of clerks who have information about the Tillich family. Apparently, in the last few months, things have been approved beforehand. Like, you knew that already. And Samuel has changed his name officially from Samuel Varden to Samuel Tillich.
Yay!
And the current Emperor of Ville has granted him a land holding south of Hartenshire. So there is a new Tillich estate, or at least Tillich lands for an estate to be constructed upon.
Oh my god.
Cool!
Oh my god. Is this going where I think it's going?
What's that?
Let's see. Oh, I don't know. I wonder.
Is it outside of the wall or inside?
So he was granted lands outside of Brockhagen.
I wonder
Oh.
if this is going to become our base.
I just put a new pin on the map for you all to see, the new Telic lands. So Samuel Telic now lives there.
Cool.
Isn't that the direction of where somebody said it was?
No, that's closer to the left. That's where all the bad monsters are.
So Rightberg's here. This is the Great Vale here. There's attacks apparently on there.
So you're saying that the little tiny town that's nearly inside the forest that's filled with monsters is being attacked by monsters?
From the forest. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a logging village too, so it's great.
I wonder why the spirits are angry.
It's like
Probably just straight
Fucking
up
Princess Mononoke, Jesus.
Maybe you get over there and you find out, right? But fuck that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm not sure what it would cost necessarily. I'm not sure what is available to my size class.
yeah.
I was thinking some sort of chain. No, dragon scale, if possible.
That's
but I understand if that's...
pretty expensive. Dragon scale? Where?
Or, I mean, I think that's what the style that they call it.
You call it scale
Like
mail.
scale mail.
Okay.
Oh, scale mail. Yeah, scale mail.
That's very different than dragon scale. Okay.
I was gonna say, you wear some dragon scale, come back to Zelda.
Bitch, I skinned one of you.
Yeah.
So,
Just continue to be like, what? I'm wearing a skin inside a skin. All of your friends.
so you're not going to want to wear chainmail. It's going to be too restrictive.
No.
So you could wear a breastplate, and that would be a +6 AC. Now, there is a downside, and that is that the medium armors are going to slow you down, so you're going to get a movement penalty.
Give him a battle kilt while we're at it.
That is what I want. I think I want to go with that way, and then have either a flail or a mace, and I can't decide.
Okay, so you could use a flail or a mace.
He's turning into a real cleric,
but
guys.
As a
I know,
cleric,
we finally peer pressured him into being one.
as a cleric in Eden,
he almost died.
yeah.
He's also had an out-of-body experience.
So
That's-
Yeah.
Quite literally, yeah.
yeah, so all clerics also get what's called a favored weapon, which is the favored weapon of their god, and that also becomes an automatic proficiency for them. And for Eden, that is going to be a scimitar. So,
Ooh.
so you could use a scimitar if you wanted, or you could use a flail or a mace, or you could get all of them. I mean, if you want to get them and switch between them, that's up to you.
The scimitar sounds so cool.
Scimitar. I love scimitars. Okay, yes, scimitar and a flail. How much would the enchanted breastplate?
An enchanted breastplate would be 1,200 gold.
And a enchanted scimitar.
2,015, something like that.
Well, probably just a masterwork scimitar then.
Okay.
So yeah, let me get a masterwork scimitar and a enchanted breast. I ain't gonna die like that no more.
So proud of
Total cost for the masterwork scimitar and the +1 breastplate would be 1,515 gold.
Do it. Yeah, 1,500.
So it would leave you with 717.
Oh.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Skrewy, one other thing. Did you want to buy a shield?
How much are shields?
A heavy wooden shield is 7 gold, and that would get you +2 AC.
More AC. What's the next level up?
The next level up is a tower shield, which you're not proficient to use.
Crap. Then yeah, absolutely. I'm just gonna walk up, clink, 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 clink.
Now, there is one problem with this. Your physical strength is crap.
How does one increase the strength outside of going to the gym?
Yield halfling gym.
Yeah.
Lift the weights and then put them down again, and then lift them up. Get swole.
So, this is going to put Markus now at 23 AC.
Nice.
So that's with
What?
the breastplate +1 and the shield, you're now at 23. Because you've got your 7 from your armor, 2 from your shield, and 3 from your dex, and 1 for your size. So you're at 23 AC, so you're now the heaviest armored person in the party. Yeah.
Does Markus wear any headwear now to complement his new outfit?
Do
Do you have a helmet?
I don't think he's wearing a helmet.
No, no, I'm not wearing a helmet.
Is a helmet
Oh, no, he is.
calculated
He is wearing a
separately?
headpiece. He has a headband of inspired wisdom +2.
Yeah, it's true. That's right.
Right.
I keep forgetting that he looked like, I always imagine him looking like the green Karate Kid once he got the headband.
You just gave me a picture of Jackie Chan. And said, kind of like this outfit that Jackie Chan wears, who looks like a homeless guy.
Is it like his drunken master outfit?
I don't know what it was. He's just in a fucking robe.
Drunken Master.
Good ass
Okay.
movie.
And I'm like, well, this is a sad cleric, but okay. Let's get back to playing Dad.
Yay!
Yay! Okay, so we know what happened with the Telic boy then.
Yeah,
He has home now.
he got a land grant.
Reestablished his name. Hopefully no spirits will be coming to haunt our asses. They also told us to never return.
To the Telic.
I know. Just saying.
Alright, I'd like a disguise roll to be made for Vera, please.
Oh.
Oops.
Ooh, that's not good.
Nope.
Oh, it's a 2!
Wow, why does he have a -1?
Because her charisma is awful.
Yes.
Alright, so...
Lord.
Man, I just imagine, like, she's disguised and then she comes across, like, a portrait and it's like, what the fuck, this doesn't look like me? No, look at this.
The nose is all wrong.
Yeah.
Alright, so I made a roll for the city guard, and they rolled exceedingly well. Alright.
Definitely beat that
They were-
3.
And
They were waiting for
2.
you.
and Vera's disguise check was exceedingly bad. So, yeah, I think that Vera's going to get spotted. So, Vera, you can attempt to run if you'd like, but it seems that you were recognized by one of the guards from your wanted poster. They are trying to give chase to you in the street.
I will run. I also will, if I can, go down an alley, and I cast a spider climb,
Yeah.
and I like to go on top of one of the roofs.
Mm-hmm.
So can I do a stealth? See if I can
Yeah,
slip away?
so basically, if you want to go ahead and burn your spider climb, if you had that memorized,
I do.
then yeah, you'll be able to use that to evade the guards with relative ease. Because they're not really able to scale buildings quite like that, so you're going to be able to use that and get away from them
Whew.
pretty easily. Now, luckily, the party was mostly fragmented, so they're not going to be guilty by association.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, not getting arrested because of your ass.
So if you want to give me a stealth check to try to avoid them while you're still in town during the day.
Come on, don't be shit.
There we go.
28.
All right.
Woo!
Yeah, so you're able to evade the guards for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
The disguise
Very
didn't matter.
sneaky. Yeah, she's sneaky, but she cracks under pressure. Someone looks at her, she's like, I'm not Vera!
Alright, so what's the rest of the party doing?
I guess I'm gonna awkwardly follow Lovette, because I don't know what to do with myself here.
Oh, I feel the same way. We have to go. So,
Uh-huh.
are you planning on talking to Siva while we're here?
They have a 5-mile-long stair. Neither confirmed nor denied, just noise.
There was a time when I might have teased you about this, but if you don't want to, I understand. But I think that she's going to know that we're here. She does run an information network.
Oh god. And so like looks at their firing and looks up at Lovette and is just like, things might get toasty.
Since I'm hidden, I will turn into a tiny or small bee and meet up with the group.
Awkwardly in the middle of town.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I think we're right outside of the Tower of Commerce because I
Pretty much.
found out.
Which is where did you say where you're going then? I assume. Okay.
We're just talking outside and being like, "Should we go see Siva?"
I mean, because we split before,
yeah.
so I assume that I'd know where you were going.
Oh, I just
That's what I'm
said I was going to the Tower. of
Yeah, so that's all right.
Okay, that's what you meant. Okay.
Alright.
Do we notice you?
But I fly onto you.
Onto me.
Oh.
Jesus!
oh boy.
Just like, you can't just land on someone when you're...
Does anyone know where Kelly's went?
I kind of beelined it over here, so no.
I kind of beelined it over there too.
It pains me that I cannot give you pun damage for that, but okay. This is the world that I've created for myself, so this is fine. Keep making them bee puns.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, and the thing is, you're a bee, so we don't hear any of that.
Yeah, that's true. Just
Unless we can understand bees when we speak Sylvan.
no.
No, I don't think so.
I could really use tongues.
I think we
Would
should find Kelly
Nice.
to make sure she's okay. Does anyone know where Markus went?
He went to go shopping.
I see. Well, do you think he will know to find us? Well, Siva's that one is kind of our base of operations here. But if we want to make a new one, I understand.
I suppose it would be natural to meet there.
I also might want to get my machine back from her, so...
Yeah. Didn't we just leave it outside?
Yeah, we did just kind of leave it.
Okay.
Alright, well, let's see if we can find Kelly's.
Sure. I can look for her. I'm very good at finding things.
You a Hufflepuff?
No, I'm a bard, and I use knowledge local for that shit normally. At least every time I've had to find Karis, I have. Do I need to roll anything to find Karis, or has she kind of been following us? What's going on?
Yeah, she fucked off when she got into town. I need a diplomacy
Not
check,
a-
please.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Oh my
That's
my
also
God.
that one.
Wow.
Could I make one as well? I was going to ask before that roll happened.
Yeah, you don't find any leads as to Karis' location. Lovette, you ask around and someone describes seeing someone that matches Karis' description heading to the northwest part of town.
The graveyard!
Alright,
Your
let's go.
favorite spot. Let's go that way.
You need to ask aloud.
To the graveyard. And Soul just kind of starts walking.
Yep,
Kind of a little
I'll
too
follow.
fast.
Alright, you head to that old graveyard that you met Karis in a long time ago. You get there and it seems like it's just sort of empty, mostly. There's a few people there that are visiting graves or tombs, but for the most part it's pretty quiet and somber.
Any sign of Karis?
No.
No, I'm being misjudged.
Interesting.
Northwest part of town, they said?
Yep.
Alright.
Well, maybe she went to the tap room.
It's possible. That would make sense.
Mm.
I suppose we might as well try, and maybe we'll find Markus now.
Let's go! Soul attempts to pet Bee Vera.
That's surprising.
Alright, so you guys are heading to the Heartstring Tap Room?
Oh,
Yeah.
also, I was found in the library, correct? By the guards?
You were found outside the library.
Oh, okay.
It was when you left that you got made by a guard.
Gotcha,
They're
gotcha.
like, we'll be ready next time. We know she reads. It makes so much sense. First a school, then a library.
The actual reason why my poster was up was because I defaced that child's insect book about
Yeah.
pollinators.
Yeah. You're like, this is entirely inaccurate. I have to fix this right now.
Alright, so we're heading to the tap room.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Alright, so you approach the Heartstring Tap Room, and it looks much the same as it was last time you were here, except now it has this light dusting with snow on it.
Does it have a big menacing machine still? It's
No, that seems to be gone.
Alright.
That seems to be
Okay, cool.
missing.
missing. Hopefully they brought it in, but I somehow have my doubts.
Oh, guess he's here.
You see Karis is
Jesus,
already
my heart.
You see Karis is already half a bottle in.
God damn, Karis.
Well, I'll go sit down next to her.
Oh, let me go ahead and add you
Yeah,
all
she's
to
at the
map.
bar.
Of course she's at the bar.
Vera Beach's best friend.
Yeah.
Alright, Karis kind of looks over and gives you a smile.
Are you okay?
Why wouldn't I be? We're finally back in civilization.
Okay.
She holds up a... She when she says civilization, she gestures to the bottle she's holding.
That's healthy.
That's male.
That's
and
definitely healthy.
exactly what I ask. Oh, Calix, I've been meaning to try something ever since we left this email. I'm curious.
Sure.
Is
What's...
Archie still with us?
Yeah.
Oh,
There you
beckon him over. Archie, come over here.
Alright.
Okay. Calix, can you hold out your hand?
Oh boy. Are you sure about this?
No, this is how science happens, but I will take the necessary precautions.
Okay. She holds out a hand.
Okay. I'll kind of grab Archie by the hand and have him touch her hand and be like, if you start to hurt, pull away.
Archie holds Karis's hand for a little bit, and then Archie kind of like looks at you, and he looks a little concerned, as much as he can look concerned.
Are you feeling okay?
You see some oil, like, starting to seep out of some seams.
Uh-oh.
Like, some of his seals are busting.
Leco.
He lets go.
Why would you do this to me?
That's pretty much what he's asking, yeah. It's like, he doesn't understand what he did wrong.
When he carried you out of the Miles room, I thought maybe he was resistant. I know he's not warm like us, but I thought maybe you could have some more companionship.
Karis just sort of looks even more uncomfortable about everything. He turns back to her bottle.
Leave her to her drink.
And I will cast Rejuvenate Eidolon and fix him up.
It's fine. Archie will sit down at a table, and he'll set
Contemplate life.
He sets the puppy down on the table and is playing with it.
Oh.
Now it's getting pretty big now.
Yeah, I would imagine. It's been a couple months, yeah. Oh, geez.
It's been like a month.
No, yeah, it's been like a month, but still, it's dogs, German
Dogs
shepherds.
fast.
Yeah.
So, before Soul enters, they just unconsciously switch their eye patch down.
Okay.
And then they walk in.
All right. Were you expecting like alarms to go off when you walked in?
No, they're just very nervous.
Because yeah, nothing happens when you walk in. It looks like a pretty quiet day for the tap room, actually.
Hey, remember when Soul cut Lovette's hair and like it was just like the sound of like someone underwater? That's what's happening right now. Like,
how does it look?
They just hear pounding in their ears. They're having like a panic attack. They've been having a lot of panic attacks lately.
Yeah, everyone has.
It's been very healthy for the whole party.
Mm-hmm.
And they go sit by Lovette, and you're on my shoulder.
Okay, that looks so great.
I've gotta be on my shoulder.
Are you sure you can do this, Soul?
Soul's just looking straight ahead.
You sure you can do this, Soul?
Put a hand on their shoulder.
Huh.
So, are you okay? Are you going to be okay? Do you need anything?
Markus is gonna saunter in.
Clang,
clang.
It's like a
So
spurs and a
again,
cowboy.
he's wearing a breastplate, so it's not like he's changed his boots or anything like that. He's just put on.
Oh yeah.
He's just strapped a
Did he get the scale mail?
No, breastplate. It's a really nice looking
okay.
breastplate too. It's like it's ornately carved. It's got like etchings in it. Looks really cool.
And he's wearing a battle kilt now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What an odd thing to wear in the winter.
Yeah.
It's a power move.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if it's winter, do you still wear a kilt, or do you put pants underneath that shit?
No, the nip at your nuts reminds you that you're alive.
Like, yeah.
Like they're all sitting in a quiet bar, sadly, just waiting for someone to come out.
Well, I also probably have my shield on my back.
And she's gonna be like, at most, she's gonna be like, "Oh, hey, you guys, what's up?" Or like, "Oh, hey, you're back. That's great."
I would say something, but I'm a bee.
I'm a bee. I'm a bee.
I'm a bee.
Well, that's so much damage.
Soul knocks on Siva's office door.
The bartender walks over to that side of the room and says that the lady's not in currently.
Oh. Where is she?
She was out on a bit of business.
Oh.
Not sure exactly when she's coming back. Should I take a note? You notice this bartender appears to be new. He does not recognize you.
I see. That's weird.
What was the last bartender's name?
You never got it.
Never got it, did we?
Fuck-
Okay.
fuck
We
that guy.
normally just kind of drank the shit and, like, didn't even bother to, like, ask for help. We just kind of took shit from the bar.
I
every
imagine that
time.
I would have asked some of the staff names when I was in my crazy 3-day project mode because they were bringing me tea all the time, but I can't. You would know if it was bartender was one of those names. I would not know. And I don't know if they actually answered me. I can't say for the sure.
That was so long ago.
That feels so long ago.
That guy's dead now.
Just tell her Soul and crew came looking for her, and we'll try another time.
Oh. Alright, yeah. I'll let her know.
Cool. The 5-yard stare continues. So,
So where do we go now?
yeah, what should we do now?
Kara shrugs as she's polishing off the first bottle of the night.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think
Just
we're
go
going
to-
anywhere tonight,
I was going to ask about something else, but maybe now's not the time.
but on the other hand, Siva's kind of the one that always ended up setting up the rooms for us at the Elegant Olive.
No.
Ew.
I mean, we still have money.
Yeah.
Ew. If someone's not giving me free shit, I'm not sleeping.
So people who hoard money are wrong. You should give it away freely. Money should belong to everyone. Also, paying for rooms? What the fuck do you think I am?
I want to save my money so I can give it more to Vera's Colts. God damn.
How dare you? But thank you.
You're welcome.
Can't even stay mad at you.
Well, we could try to get more followers for you from the slums.
Vera seems agitated. Like, that seemed agitated basically as since they've been on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not. You know, we don't have to talk to people ever again. Yeah,
once-
people suck. Let's get out of here. Buzz, buzz.
You can tell that the antsiness that Vera has right now didn't change when you said anything about it. So it wasn't a response to you getting...
Okay.
It's just they're probably dressed or jittery about something.
Are you okay, Vera?
Just buzzing. Just intense buzzing.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to get you some more followers, and then I don't know what we're gonna... But it gives me something to do today. So I'm gonna go out. Anyone want to join me in getting followers for Lithera?
Oh my god.
Last time I wasn't so much help. I
thought you were just watching.
Well, I was trying to help, but I realized that you excel at anything I might be able to do.
Actually, at this point, Vera will... is there other people in this place?
Yeah, there's a few.
Okay.
It's also a known, I mean, not known, but like, it's a fucking criminal establishment, you know?
Yeah, but then again, if any of them wanted to collect a bounty...
Then this would be a bad place to go. Snitches get stitches, motherfucker.
That's true. I think Vera's going to stay in B for now.
Anyone have any other ideas other than me going to get some followers?
I have some, but they can't have all over the place. We could check up on the progress of my hotel, but I think that they will contact me.
Vera will start talking once we go to a place to sleep, probably.
Okay.
Like an inn or something.
Is it okay for me to try to get you followers?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to the goddamn slums.
You also might find one of my followers preaching there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. To the slums.
Alright.
And do we see one of Vera's followers preaching there?
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
okay.
Oh no.
So as you get up to leave, you're walking out toward the door with a bee on your shoulder, and in through the front door strides Siva. As she walks in, she notices the room and sees you walking out toward her, and you can see her expression immediately light up. And I think
Siva doesn't know that you slept with.
Grow.
oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So Siva is going to have a big smile on her face as she sees Soul again, and she's going to say, it's been a while.
It has. How have you been? Sorry we're here a little sooner than planned.
She very casually walks up, right next to you. She's like, so how long will you be in town this time?
I actually don't know. I mean, Markus wants to go to the Deadlands, and that's a thing.
You're going back to the Deadlands?
He thinks,
He didn't say when he just said he wants to.
he thinks that he's gonna find out about himself there. So I guess we're going.
Don't quite understand what that's supposed to mean, but okay.
Do you remember when we told you he thinks he's from another world?
She chuckles. Yeah, I do.
It's kind of along those lines.
I mean, he's not actually from another world, is he?
No, but it may be worse.
I see.
I think Lovette's kind of in like wide-eyed disbelief that you're just telling Siva all this.
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, why wouldn't Saul do that?
It should be par for the course.
That is just the
But
soul
not anger or
extravaganza.
frustration, just disbelief. Like, this could, potentially end really well as far as Lovette's concerned.
Siva is going to kind of casually slink over next to you and put an arm generally around you. Like, I'm not sure, like shoulder / waist, wherever she's able to. And she's going to ask whether you would be staying the night.
That really depends on everyone else. Me and Vera are actually gonna go try to get some more followers. Oh, Mellifera?
You did it.
Buzz.
Buzz.
Because you're a bee on my shoulder.
I am a bee on the shoulder.
Yeah, a large bee on my shoulder. I'm surprised Siva hasn't just gone, what the fuck's on your shoulder?
Dude, we just have like this resident pet dog bee at some time.
Yeah, it's pretty normal, right? Most parties have something like that. Alright, she hears that. She seems somewhat disappointed, but she's like, alright, well, I'll be here when you get back then.
Yeah, and we'll, sit down and chat then, okay?
Sure. She makes her way over to the bar, and the bartender pours her normal drink.
Oh, and Sol calls across the bar, and tell him who we are. He didn't recognize us. This is more jovial for Sol. They're just teasing.
Alright.
And Sol and Vera go to the slums then. And Sol is sweating fucking buckets the entire time.
Alright. So the two of you leave the tavern and make your way over to the slums, the poorer part of town.
I got a song now for your religion, so... Yeah.
Alright.
By the way, Markus is drinking wine at the bar currently. I just want you all to know.
Alright, so Markus is currently drinking wine at the bar. 2 stools down is Lovette, and sitting next to Karis. And 2 stools down from that is Siva at her customary space on the bar, sipping a fine red wine.
Lovette was actually prepared to comfort Siva, but there's like, oh, well, okay.
Not dealing with that right now.
Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't quite understand what's going on yet, so...
Right, yeah, so Lovette's just kind of like, I guess I'll just wait on that then.
So, in that case, while Siva's sipping her wine, she's gonna ask Karis, Lovette, and Markus, what the group's been up to recently. She hasn't heard from you guys in quite a while.
Oh, we're just taking care of some personal matters.
Burning bridges.
Killing friends.
Dude.
The last thing that was said to her was that you guys went off on a...
That we took care of personal business. Yeah.
And she raises an eyebrow and she's like, it's been almost 3 months.
We're not exactly from around here.
She kind of frowns slightly. Fine. Keep your secrets.
You should want to know about secrets, I think.
That's right. I am the one to know about secrets.
Wow.
It's literally my job.
Alright, well, I'm sure you'll find out in no time then. If you get word from these emails on their criminal doings, I'm sure you'll hear all about it.
I'll keep my ears open then. I'm sure knowing the interesting things that follow your group around, it should have quite a few ripples.
Maybe certainly hope not, but we'll see. I would take any news that you receive with a grain of salt, so propaganda is pretty popular there.
She takes a sip of wine and says nothing. Alright, so meanwhile, in the slums, Sol, you're going to do a sing a song. Is this just to gather attention, or is this more like the Mellifera theme song that you wrote?
This is the Mellifera theme song that I wrote, and I rolled a 27.
Alright.
So, of course, whenever Sol does, a performance to get followers, although this is only, the 3rd time, pretty much, we kind of have a rhythm with how it works to get people's attention. You use Fascinate, you use Dancing Lights. throughout the song to make it really fucking cool, along with the lights. It's gotta be, counterintuitive. So we've got this whole Mellifera song. Soul's kind of all on their own, other than Vera being a fucking bee on their shoulder. I'm assuming you're still a bee?
Yes.
Okay. I'm doing this on my own in a way. I have you in spirit. So with the 27 trying to gather people and kind of making this theme song all about inclusiveness, hoping to maybe get either new fresh faces or people who were kind of interested before, even more interested. And we'll see how it goes.
And also, do we see, or at least do I see the worshiper that I sent out here?
Yeah. You see that they are on like a street corner, and they're doing like the normal barking that you would see in a city this size.
That's good, because that means that we have a cart.
Cool.
Yeah.
Or I'd just buy you another one.
Yeah, we have like 3 or 4.
Soul would buy another one for you.
No, I think
And you have 2.
I have 3.
I thought you only got 2.
I bought one for the 3 people originally.
Oh, okay. Anyways, so I do that. How's it going with the 27?
All right, with the 27, you successfully are able to bring in a large crowd of people who are listening to your song and how well performed it is. You're not sure how many of them necessarily are interested in the religion, but, they're there and listening. So you form a crowd.
And then once after the song is done, I'll, of course, do the regular spiel, talking about the brethren and stuff. Trying to say Mellifera more accurately without doing the Mellifera.
Mellifera?
Yeah, Soul's never been great with remembering people's names, but they're trying to make Vera happy. So I'm assuming that would be a diplomacy check?
It would.
Okay. That was a 30.
Yeah, 17 plus 13 bonus, 30. All right, so you spend quite a while giving an impassioned speech about the tenets and importance of joining this faith, being on the ground level and, adding fulfillment and purpose to your lives, yada, yada, yada. It is very well timed, and your inflections are perfect, and your hand movements are perfect, and the crowd is really enraptured by your performance, both musically and orally. So they are sort of putty in your hands at this point, and you think that you've done an amazing job at forming and then influencing this crowd of people.
All right, so how do I see who's joining?
What are you going to tell them to do? Are you going to tell them to just head to the temple or to talk to?
We've got a barker, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of lead them towards there if they're interested in joining. If need be, we can provide food and transportation to get everyone who is interested over there. And if anyone has questions, please feel free to ask me or the barker over there.
All right. So what's going to happen is, of this crowd, some of them mill about and talk, and a lot of people are interested, but of the group, 6 of them are very interested, and they're going to go ahead and join up. It's going to up your current hive from 18 up to 24.
So of the people who are still interested but not going all the way, so I'll kind of be like, even if you don't choose to now, everyone is on equal ground in this religion. So there will always be an open home for you when you do. Salesman.
All right.
And that should be it for me. So, do I need to do anything else in the Slums?
I mean, that represents a fairly long time. So that was getting to the slums, performing the song and the oration, and then dealing with the after effects. So that's probably going to take you a couple hours at least.
Cool. Then we'll say we'll be heading back after that, and we can zoom into the bar again.
Okay. So
resume that conversation.
So during those intervening couple of hours, do you actually want to volunteer any information to Siva, or are you just going to kind of tell her?
I'm going to move over to sit next to her.
Everything we did was personal. Go away, Siva. We hate you now for reasons.
I apologize. Things kind of went wrong on that journey. I got pretty hurt, and I don't really want to talk about it. And I feel like talking about it might also put the rest of us at risk if I let it reach the wrong ears. Maybe after a few drinks I'd feel differently.
I mean, it couldn't have been that bad, right?
Just kind of drift into a 1,000-year stare.
Yeah!
Right?
Classic.
Siva kind of just gives you a weird look and goes back to looking at her wine.
But how have you been?
Oh, it's been pretty normal here.
Is there anything you need our help with?
Oh no, and even if I did, I think that we're a bit beyond that at this point.
Well, I'm always happy to help.
I don't think that I would contract your group ever again. I don't mean that as an insult. I mean it as a compliment.
No, I understand. I took business. I understand. It just came off a little differently.
No, I think all of you have a bit more talent than is required for the roles that I have for you.
Well, I appreciate the compliment. Can I get some wine?
She gestures to the bartender, and the bartender sets a bottle down in front of you.
So then I take it you've been well enough without us around. That hasn't really affected your mood too much.
Well, I mean, it's been a bit lonely, sometimes.
Oh, well, I mean, there's so many people here, and it can be that lonely.
Sure. I suppose you're right. I mean, there have been people here and there, but for the most part, it's interesting. Part of my line of work is keeping your distance from most people. Try to stay impartial about politics and inner workings and things like that.
Yes, I think that is wise. Don't want to get too attached to this person as that or anything, right?
Sure. You never know when someone gets a dagger in the side.
Right, exactly. Or sticks a metaphorical dagger in your metaphorical side.
Yeah, metaphorical, yeah. That's what I meant, metaphorical.
Yes.
Of course.
Just kind of awkwardly nervous, alright, well, I'm in it now, here it comes.
I mean, daggers aren't really my style, technically, but...
No? What is your style, by the way?
She shrugs, says, burning, usually.
Burning, okay. Everything was just kind of... No, I'm sure you're more finesse than that, right? Okay. Really, okay.
She takes a long drink from a glass of wine, and with her other hand, she conjures a little wisp of flame and dances it across her fingers.
I'm just trying to, look impressed and hide the fact that I'm oh shit, alright, get ready for a fire battle. It's oh wow, cool, yeah, okay. I see it.
She sets the wine down. Yeah, it's just always something I've sort of been able to do,
Really?
She nods. Yeah, started when I was about 11.
So that's actually really incredible. Do you know what causes it?
The people that I've talked to about it, which isn't very many, say that some people are just born this way. Something to do with bloodlines. Honestly, it's all pretty boring.
Well, I think heritage can be also interesting. Also, I have gotten really tired of learning about how some people are born better than others, so I suppose I can understand that.
Yeah, you can say that again. So, going back to the Deadlands. I mean...
Oh, well, we said that Markus wants to go back to the Deadlands. I don't think that anyone said we are going back to the Deadlands.
Well, where are you going then?
We may be on transition a little bit, trying to find this out. There are a few people around here that I wanted to speak to.
Do you know how long you'll be staying in town?
I really don't. I'm not sure, dog.
Oh, alright then.
I don't really have much direction myself right now. Take a big drink of wine.
Yeah, you seem, I don't know how to put this kindly. You seem more damaged than usual.
You're not incorrect in either of those assessments.
And also, your friend there is a bit different as well. She was pointing at Archie, who's playing with a puppy.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I don't remember being so lively before.
No? I suppose it's been a
he would always just kind of stand around and look imposing.
Oh, I always thought he looked sweet, but I suppose the process has been rather gradual. Well, I'm trying to teach him to be more alive, I think.
Not really sure what the point of that is, but good luck either way.
I'm not really sure what it is either. I guess I feel like if he has the capacity to be a living being, he deserves the chance.
Best of luck with the training, I suppose.
The dog helps a lot. This dog has changed a lot of things.
We were going to kill that dog.
We were going to kill that dog.
I know.
Jesus.
Lovette wasn't going to kill the dog.
I mean, when there's always a point where a DM has to ask himself if his party has gone completely off the deep end, and a point like that comes in almost every campaign. And I think murdering a puppy is one of those things where you just have to be yeah, I think my party has gone off the walls bonkers. This is it.
But if Archie tried to kill us after the fact of killing the ogres, Me, Markus, and Vera could have taken him. Just
Yeah. And also,
I don't know. I honestly don't know about that.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He's a bit of a murder machine.
I've seen what happens with Archie when he actually rolls good.
well. Yeah.
If he rolls well,
like-
shit dies.
Oh,
yeah, dude, I had to compensate for my awful luck, and I overcompensated, I guess.
Alright, so Sol and Vera will return to the bar.
buzz, motherfucker.
Poor Vera, stuck in B form.
It's her own fault.
Yeah. Sol will enter. They casually wave to people they pass. And since they see Lovette at the stool that they would normally go to, they kind of stop for a second.
I'll scoot over. I would probably scoot over to the stool next to it, whichever side you normally sit at. So if you sit at the very corner, I'll do this one. But, like, we're
Okay.
each taking up 2 stools.
So Karis will also slide over to a different place to make room.
Buzz.
So,
Fat B on the counter.
Yep.
Siva will ask the bartender to bring out a bowl of honey and place it on the bar.
She got you honey.
Nice.
That's so cute. And you just see Vera go,
A jug of mead pummel.
Just like shoving its face and just like rolling around in it.
Ugh. And then when she turns back and she's still covered in honey. Ugh. Turns back into a person. She's so glad that she got all the honey. She goes and gives Siva a big hug.
Ew.
Awful.
Thank you.
Alright, so Siva's super glad to see you. Her mood sort of immediately like lightens and like elevates by having you around.
Mine kind of darkens in response, just like, oh god, no.
So how did it go?
Really good, actually. We got 6. Like, Sol like counts on their fingers and then looks at like Vera and like holds out the number 6.
Buzz.
6 people to go to Vera's mellifera.
Was that a sentence?
Buzz. I would like to imagine that Sol like will talk to you regular and then say buzz afterwards sometimes.
As if you're actually speaking B
Yeah.
by saying buzz at the end.
Yes. They're just trying to help you.
Wait, does Soul
They're just
understand
like,
what Vera's saying, though?
Vera's not saying anything other than buzzing
Okay.
noises.
I know, but I didn't know if you understood the buzzing noises.
No.
No.
I didn't think so, but
If I use
your-
tongues?
The implication was
I don't
suddenly
think so.
that
I don't
you were
think so.
conversing, that this conversation was happening in character, and I was like, wait a minute, what?
No, we were just
Okay.
giving flavor text.
Yeah, there's a difference between language and speaking with animals,
Okay.
I believe.
But yeah,
Well,
Sol just makes
me if I'm wrong.
buzz noises after they're finished with their sentence towards Vera.
Which is adorable.
So they turn back to Siva. And they're like, so we got 6 followers to head over to the temple, which is kind of in the town near the mountains where we went for the iron.
Pittingen.
Yeah! That one.
Okay.
It's near there.
Sounds like you had a nice time then.
Yeah, while we were on the road, I composed a song for Vera for her religion. And it seems to be working out pretty nicely, right? And so, buzz?
Buzz.
So, your friend was telling me that you were heading toward the Deadlands, but not into the Deadlands necessarily.
Sol kind of like turns their head and looks at the party. I thought we were going in.
I thought we
Not to
should
the Telic House,
maybe
but...
discuss about this before we go into the Deadlands.
Well, I mean, there's the Dead Man's Rest on the way there, so...
Wait, a few stops are closer to here. I was thinking about going to before we do that, if we could make time. This isn't, for once, a time-sensitive issue.
Sol looks suspicious, but only because we just did a trip for Lovette, pretty much. So they're just like, okay. And then they turn their attention back to Siva. And then they turn their attention back towards Siva. And how were you these past 3 months?
She shrugs. Well, it's been a bit lonely, but
Sol grimaces.
not too terrible, I suppose. Things have been relatively smooth in the nation. The new army has been drafted up and is trained to at least some minimal degree, so the immediacy of the crisis is over. So that's nice.
I see.
Soul kind of like looks over at Lovette.
It seems that my proposal did not go through then.
Have you?
She shrugs.
Heard?
I haven't heard anything about it, no.
No. I guess they put it in the armies, they have no need of it.
Well,
That's
at
okay.
least there's someone to defend the area still.
That was my primary concern. And the ties I was looking to forge here are not important anymore.
Well, humans are really good at breeding, so.
Siva snorts.
Reading?
Vera just like looks at Soul.
What I mean to say is there's a shorter lifespan, so there's a bit more humans around because of that. But buzz.
Just starts aggressively eating more honey.
Absolutely.
Kind of Lovette just rubs her nose, like the bridge of her nose. That's not how it works.
Well, I don't know. To Soul, just to explain it, like their lifespan's going to be longer. They're going to see plenty of humans come and go in their lifetime, so they see it as they just breed a lot in a way,
Right, yeah.
Because their lifespans are.
Exactly. And Lovette's like, I can see where you think that, but that's not how it works. And or more, she's like, it's not, but you don't breed humans.
I mean, you could if you like.
You could, but she's super opposed to that idea. She's fucking, like, the anti-bigotry is her only real, like, moral standing.
Well, Soul says breeding because they're terrified of child shit birthing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they've ever explained that to the party, but just as a reason for them saying something like that, that's a big portion of they just consider it as a scientific thing that needs to happen.
So then Siva's just going to casually ask what your plans are for the rest of the day to the whole party.
Soul looks at Vera.
And Vera's a bee.
Lovette looks
Are you
at
gonna
Soul.
stay like that? Buzz?
Reluctantly, Vera will fly to the sea and turn back into human form. Is this
Being
better?
Covered in honey.
It's probably best if I'm not in this form while I'm here.
That's fine. I just wanted to know what's going on with you.
Oh, I don't know, maybe the guard saw through everything right away?
Soul kind of gestures to Siva's office. Could we talk in there, Siva? With Vera, at least, so that she's not out in the open then?
Well, this place is off all the guard routes, so they know not to come in here. But if it makes you feel more comfortable, she'll stand up and open the door to her office.
Soul gestures to Vera.
I'll go in. If it would be okay, Soul.
Yeah.
I had a dream last night.
Is this like one of Markus's dreams, or is this a real thing?
Well, less about being a monster and more about the faith. I think I need to go to the Vale. The Great Vale? The forest.
Forest? Where
Yes.
all the monsters are coming out of?
I was looking at a book at the library, and I think there was a location there where my people were slaughtered.
Soul's eye just grows really, really big. Oh.
Yeah, there was a movement of people that were looking to diminish the power of nobles to spread equality, and they were burned, just wiped out.
Were we supposed to go in with them? Or I don't know if we were invited to this
Kara
conversation.
Kara shrugs as she finishes off her second bottle of wine.
I'm gonna grab the bottle kind of angrily.
What?
This is a time limit.
And
It's free.
actually, Lovette might also be able to hear this.
Yeah,
seeing
I was
how,
thinking
like,
I
you're
kind of
next to it.
I've been hearing it a little bit. I figured around the corner, and so I was like, should I sit where I can't hear it? Should I go in? I don't know what to do. It's awkward now. But she's
Well-
gonna kind of creep in. Be like, is it late to play? Participate in this conversation. It sounds
Well, I
like
mean,
a man
it's-
loses the globe.
It's the entire hive will be moving, so
Oh, okay. All right. Let's take a seat.
Well, Vera, if you really need to go to the Vale, that's fine. I think we should visit the Telic boy before we head there. If that's okay, otherwise, if that's not fast enough, we'll do a direct route to where you want to go, and then we'll go back.
the Telic boy.
Yeah, he lives kind of on the way there. He has his own plot of land.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really happy for him.
This way.
So I was just hoping to pay him a visit, see how he's going, maybe see what kind of land they ended up giving him. But if you want to do your thing first, I understand.
Well, if it's on the way, I don't see any reason why we couldn't stop. Not beforehand.
Awesome. So we shall go to the Vale next as our next location then. And not worry about the Deadlands, because it's not natural and it feels really weird whenever we were there. I mean, it wasn't really that long, but I didn't like it.
Yes, and also we don't know what will happen when we do go to these deadlands. That may be the one thing that would turn Markus against us for sure.
Why?
Wait, what? Turn him against you?
Yeah, why would Markus turn against us? He loves us.
I feel like I've missed a few things. Should...
So, it might just cause him to be a bit disturbed. I'm like caught in the middle of trying to get around being direct, but knowing I have to explain it directly for Soul to understand.
Soul just has their head tilted.
So,
Yeah?
I think it might be in our best interest if we talk about this later.
Alright. Soul kind of shrugs. Does not understand.
If you have any questions about Markus, Siva, you need to ask Markus about them. I don't want to speak on his behalf.
Soul nods happily. Likes that kind of notion.
She shrugs and says, sure.
In any case, I think that the Beardy seems like a good option also. Some monsters. I think I'm kind of used to them at this point though. They've inspired some designs and whatever.
What kind of monsters are even coming from the Vale? I can't remember what they said. They just said monsters, right?
I believe so.
Yes, they did just say monsters.
And Soul kind of shudders for a second. I do not want to deal with mimics again.
Let's hope that's not a thing.
No, yes. We will stay away from any mimics, I promise you.
Thank goodness.
I really hope it's not weevils, though. I want to stay away from them as well.
Weavers are in a different forest, I thought.
Well, you know,
Oh, wait.
maybe
They're one forest over at least.
Yeah. Maybe they felt like having two forests.
And Siva grimaces and says, yeah, they like to spread around.
Yeah, they seem very expansionist.
But sadly, I haven't heard exactly what sort of monsters are attacking. I've just heard that travel's been disrupted and most caravans that have traveled through that area don't return. So she shrugs again. It's possible that it's something else entirely and people are just blaming it on monsters.
Oh. Siva, I want to apologize, by the way, for leaving that device on your lawn, but also, where is that? We might want that.
She thinks for a second. I think someone stole it. I'm not sure.
Bad part of town.
Well, I'm surprised you haven't heard anything more about that, but
it was about 2 months ago. It just sort of disappeared one day.
Well, okay. That might be only bad for the locals, but hopefully not.
You left a death trap to the bad guys.
Yeah, I did. I didn't at least think. I thought that you might do something with it. I thought that it could be useful to use it.
Soul raises their eyebrows. I thought you left it on the lawn.
I thought I was just trying to be generalized, so okay.
Oh, okay. Soul just kind of like raises their hands. Okay. Sorry.
But, Vera, do you want to leave the town since you're being looked for, or is that an as soon as possible thing?
Well, what matters is if people don't see where I am, so we could always find a place, a inn or something.
Okay, and then leave tomorrow?
Of course.
I might have something to talk with you about as well.
Oh?
You might want to speak about it in private. I don't know. I would leave that decision to you and we'll have it in private. If you want to tell everyone else, that's fine.
Any time that you want, we can talk.
Buzz.
Well, what's up with the buzz thing?
I thought it helped you understand what I was saying when you were a bee.
I can speak Village.
Do you do something like
Buzz.
What was that, Lovette?
You don't do anything like that with Archibald, do you? Please do not say like TikTok to Archibald. It's very offensive.
Soul crosses their arms. I can actually speak Archie's language. Thank you.
Okay.
I made him a song and everything.
You can't speak his language. You can understand it maybe, but
I wrote down
you can write it.
He can still understand me though, and I can understand him. And I wrote it.
Checks out.
These are true. But your voice will not make the sounds that his will.
Is that true?
Honestly, I think with tongues it's not true. Pretty sure you are magically capable of speaking it. But just the things that Lovette knows about how his language how binary works, it just doesn't make sense to her. It's just logically impossible.
Oh, okay.
Because like being able to understand what he says is almost kind of crazy, and I don't know. It's not really a language, I guess. That's really the best way of putting it.
I feel like Soul would see it still as a language, though.
Yeah, and magic probably sees it as a language, so that's the important thing.
Yee! He's a real boy! A little Pinocchio.
He is. Who are you calling little?
He's a little boy.
He is a boy.
I love him. Anyways, well, we'll stay one night, but it's probably not good to let those monsters run amok if we're already gonna be solving that issue.
Look at
I guess.
you. Heroes running off to save the day again.
We're not heroes, Siva.
Mm-hmm.
We are not heroes.
Yet every time there's a problem, who's the first ones there? Throwing themselves into danger and not even being paid by me this time to do it.
Well, I mean, this is to help Vera's self-interest, really, so, you know.
Sure, justify it how you'd like.
The first person on the scene of a problem is the one who caused the problem, Siva.
Soul kind of, looks a little,
She just sort of,
taken aback.
furrows an eyebrow at you. Uh-huh.
We rushed to the scene, but we are not the first ones there. Except, just kind of awkwardly get quiet.
What, did you say something about mimic?
Yeah, I, dealt with some mimics at the hot springs when...
So are mimics at the hot springs?
Yeah.
We have to tell some. Oh, we can't tell anyone.
I killed them with
Are you
alcohol.
How? Wait.
No, it is big. It's not a gnome on hot springs. If there are mimics there.
Oh, it's not owned by a gnome anymore.
You were there, Lovette, when Soul was at the hot spring. So how did...
I
I'm
was
confused.
there before I brought everyone. And also I own that establishment.
You own the establishment?
I
And you couldn't give me a private room?
just kind of
No.
let someone else run it. Yes, I own the hot springs in the steam aisle.
No. Say you need to get rid of the records that I was there as quickly as you possibly can, or you're going to lose ownership of that business before you can blink.
Soul shrugs.
Okay, it'll be taken pretty aggressively, but if you're okay with that,
I don't really care about money.
well, there's more the money involved.
Eh.
If they bill you and you don't pay it right away because you don't know that you got the bill.
Soul
it's
shakes their head. They won't be
not
able to
unlike-
find me.
Okay.
If anything, the person I left in charge will probably have to deal with it. And Soul just kind of nods happily.
Oh boy. I didn't want my decision to affect so many people. Or maybe I won't. I'm probably being egotistical on this.
Just throw some salt over your shoulder.
What?
You know, cast away bad spirits.
I know when I'm gonna do that. Hey Markus. Stay behind me real
Just right into his face.
What the fuck? It's a handful of salt. Fuck you, Markus.
It actually works. It fucking burns. Roll a new character, Skrewy. Someone figure out your weakness.
Table salt.
Vera will take a deep breath and look at Siva.
Siva, does your organization by any chance have any experience bribing guards or anything?
She's trying to contain a smile. I suppose you could say that we have some expertise at that, yes.
What would it cost to... I assume you've seen flyers around lately.
I imagine that little escapade was you, then? The attempted assault on a Academy of Arcane Magic, one of the teachers?
I thought he was going to attack me first. It was completely self-defense.
She holds up her hands in kind of like a whatever gesture. I don't honestly care if you attacked him first or not.
He was kind of an ass.
How much would
I
it
see
cost
you-
for you to try to bury that?
Make everyone forget it.
She kind of thinks for a second. I'm going to say nothing. It will cost you nothing.
What? Why?
She shrugs, because I consider you all friends.
Oh boy.
Well, I guess I appreciate that.
It's not really that hard to manipulate the guards in this town.
Well, thank you.
You know, if you need anything, you can call on us anyway.
Yeah, I probably won't.
Okay. Just, like, even between good friends, you never know what might happen. It's always good to keep the record clear.
Sure. If something comes up that me or my organization can't handle, you'll be the first to know.
Well, quite, but sure, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of awkwardly, I think we've covered the important things we need to about where we're going next and such. I think that, didn't you want to speak with Siva about something, Sol?
Soul was remaining sitting. They're just staring at Vera and Lovette.
I thought, Vera, you could, I think that after some things that have been said, our conversation might go a little differently, but maybe privacy is to some privacy anyway.
All right.
Well, squeeze past Lovette.
All right.
Sol oddly
Right.
has a very calm-looking composure when you guys leave.
So you guys step out of the room, and the door closes. Siva looks at someone's like, finally.
I'm sorry. There is a bit of an anxious one. Lovette's a bit of an anxious one. Everyone's pretty anxious.
She's going to move over to a closer seat next to you, kind of turn a chair around to face toward you. Oh, so, how has it been?
Pretty eventful. I finally spoke to my parents.
Really? Thought you were sort of on the run from everything.
In a way, and in a way I still am. I had told you when we had gone out to dinner that I learned there was a big to-do about being a protector and stuff like that in my village.
Yeah.
I learned why that was the case from my mother in our first conversation, and I realized it was too big of a responsibility that I would be ruining far more lives than just my family's or the village's if I did not do such meetings. I've never been good with words. I'm sorry.
So, you're saying you had a change of heart, and now you realize you have to go back to your home and fulfill these duties that your family said you had to do?
Yeah.
Even though it includes a forced marriage to someone you don't even really like?
He's not bad, and it will help everyone in the end.
The level of self-sacrifice. I think I told you before that that's a quality of a particular kind of person.
Sol kind of like looks like they're trying not to smile, but they can't help but like their corners, so their mouth kind of starts to lift a little.
Yeah, the best ones are always the hardest to hold on to. So how much time do you have left?
Until the spring equinox. I've already told my party that they should forget about me after the fact.
Soon, huh?
Yeah,
It's only about 2 months away.
I know. It's freaking me out a little bit.
I really just Sol like sounds like they're about to say they don't want to go, and then they kind of stop themselves, and then they're just like,
It is important that I uphold this responsibility so that everyone is safer. My own feelings cannot matter.
She takes a deep breath. Well,
Well,
at least we have 2 months.
whoosh. Normally Sol would not understand something like that, so I don't think they will. And I think Sol is probably just thinking too much right now, so they hear like, at least you still have 2 months. I think that's probably what they're more likely to have registered in their brain, at least. They're goddamn idiot. And Sol looks at the ground.
yeah, there's so much to do for them in that meantime, though. Siva, don't get me wrong, I really like you. I'm sorry that this is happening. And I'm sorry, I'm probably going to be on the road for at least half that time.
I understand. So you'll be cooped up in some palace somewhere?
It's not a palace. It's
sure
not like the
there's-
palace here.
I'm sure there's some slight differences. It probably only has 1 grand bath chamber instead of 3. Well, are there any rules about getting visitors?
Sol's ears go down.
Technically, no. But me even telling you even an inkling of what my responsibility is very dangerous.
Oh, I don't need to know that. She kind of
I
chuckles.
mean-
She kind of chuckles. That's between you and whatever weird magic pact you're going to enter into with whatever power you're entering it into with. And,
Sol kind of like looks relieved that she does not give a shit.
honestly, the less I know about that, probably the better.
Yes, it is. And
So-
then you're safer, too.
So good. As long as visitors aren't technically restricted, then good luck keeping me away, huh? She kind of shoots you a smile.
Sol smiles, and then their mouth kind of flatlines, I guess.
I don't think activities would be permitted, though.
She kind of like smiles and nods. Sure.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, I guess if there's no rules, and Gro said he did understand, and if we're not doing anything, then that's fine. Yeah,
Well, good. I'm glad that's settled.
okay.
So we good?
I think so.
She shrugs, laughs, and stands up, holds out a hand for you.
Soul takes the hand to stand up.
All right, she stands you up and walks back out into the main bar area.
Soul looks really happy and sits next to Siva.
How does Siva look?
She looks like she's fine.
Lovette almost looks like disappointed that Siva looks fine.
So, you think you'll be staying just one night then?
Unfortunately.
And then off to some sort of heroic adventure?
I told you we're not heroes.
Sure, you're just going off to stop some sort of menacing attacks on the road. Again, without being paid.
Oh, wait, we'll make money doing it, and we're out to kill a bunch of people. So that's what we do.
I'm sorry, what?
Apparently, you're all a bunch of traveling murderers.
Well,
Come on, we don't need Grow worrying about my safety out here more than already.
well, he doesn't have to worry about your safety. We are the unstoppable forces of death.
Yeah, that's what he's afraid of.
Well, you're part of it.
Soul, has their hand on their chest, and they do it a little bit too dramatically. I beg your pardon!
Well, I mean, I would not be quite the murdering machine I would without your courage. You seem to inspire me all the time.
I don't want to die, because that ends up being way worse
Right.
for everyone else.
That's how most people become killers. By not wanting to die in a situation where it's kill or be killed.
And that's why we're not heroes. Heroes don't think that. That's
Right.
what I read in the books.
I agree.
They just do things because it's a good thing to do. Not because it benefits anyone, but because they believe in the justice and then there's usually a princess. And sometimes a tower?
Heroes are people who do the right thing just naturally.
Yeah, and I'm not a hero.
And who don't need to hurt people to do the right thing. So, I agree. Well, you're my hero.
Huh?
Is that Soul thing?
Yeah. I mean, thank you. But what did I do?
Just kind of blink. I didn't expect to be having this conversation kind of abruptly. I mean,
You brought it up. I mean, we don't have to talk.
No, it's just a caught off guard. I mean, you already inspire me a lot, so
You're welcome.
thanks.
Me too, thanks.
No, it's about how I was hoping that would go.
She was just smiling and sipping her wine. It's apparent that she's missed this kind of insane banter.
Soul's gonna kind of look around the bar, see if anyone's noticing them, and then they're kind of gonna turn to Steve and be like, okay, don't freak out. And Soul kind of flips up the eye patch.
I got this thing now.
Whoa, that's like a real magic eye thing. That must have cost a fortune.
No. The fiance made it.
Ooh, he makes magic items, huh?
He's an enchanter.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And Soul kind of doesn't want to bring too much notice to it, so they flip it back down.
I thought that Karis made the eye.
Let me roll something here. Oh boy. Okay, so Karis is pretty deep in. She's probably partway through her third bottle of wine at this point.
Oh.
She is going to stand up, and she is going to walk over and sit at the table with Archibald and the puppy without saying anything.
Soul kind of flips it back up. Karis made my original eyeball.
But she was all sad that he made it glowing or something, right?
She was upset?
Seemed to be.
Oh no.
Well, I didn't know that, but I asked her to... And Soul kind of looks like they're holding back throat for a second. Get rid of my, undead eye. And turn to goo.
And, Grow made this crystal one for me that can do the same, and I can still see like I would have with my normal eyes, because the undead eye, all I could see was magic. So I now have my full vision again. It's just with so many people, I feel like it's really weird, so I don't like showing it off around big towns.
I don't think it's weird.
Oh,
She kind of
thank you.
She smiles and says, "I think it kind of suits you."
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So what did Karis mess up then?
I don't know. She got rid of it perfectly. I think. Was it not supposed to goo?
I mean, it's fine. It's not like it hurt.
No, it didn't hurt at all, no.
I don't think she messed up at all. I'm confused.
You're not the only one.
I'm gonna kind of sneak over here and, not totally whisper, but kind of speak more quietly, so I'll be like, I think you should talk with Callis about this yourself sometime.
Okay.
Well, she looks like she's been drinking a lot, so I'll wait till she's not.
Yes.
Which, who knows when that...
I know when. In fact, is she still drinking right now?
No, she left her drink at the bar.
Okay.
I'll just wait till she sobers. And then I'll talk to her. I didn't notice, but I also was gone for this whole... So I'm really sorry.
So do you want to have the talk?
Oh, of course.
Where are we going to shuffle off into?
There's a booth over in the corner that's empty, so you could head over here.
Okay. Well, I kind of want to take this into the chat, but it might be really short. I have a feeling that this conversation is actually going to be really short.
All right, well, it's pretty quick to do this, so one moment.
So, Vera, after how the conversation is went, I think maybe situation has changed. You did mean what you said about only attacking that man in self-defense?
Well, I went in hoping that I could talk to him. The mistake I made was assuming that Parasite could be changed.
Do you want to try and finish him off?
I wouldn't say it would be incorrect if I had,
Well,
but I did not go in hoping to kill him.
I see. I noticed that everything I come in contact with does seem to get hurt in some way, except for you all, for now. So I thought maybe I'd make it work for me.
Lovette is convinced that everyone around them dies, so they're going to
she's
try
like,
to
don't
weaponize
be around
it.
people that deserve to die.
So Lovette's going to find a way to weaponize their bad luck.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much, yeah.
So what are they asking Vera? Because I think I missed something.
Hey, you want to go kill a guy?
Yeah. Do you want to go back and finish him off?
If the time arises, I will, but I think they would only cause more problems for myself at this time. They already have my face on the walls.
I understand.
But in the end, all parasites will meet their end in some way. I know that.
Everyone will.
But I appreciate your concern, Lovette.
Of course. Weaponize your bad luck. I did not think of it that way, but yes, that is essentially what I'm trying to do.
Also, what did you
Right.
think Karis messed up? Was it because Soul's Eye was droopy?
No, I know I don't want to breach her trust, but I think that she was disappointed that her solution was a temporary one.
I mean, there's always better solutions.
Correct. There are always better solutions, and sometimes you have to settle with one, and which one you settle with says something.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, we are not going to plan on murder right now. I'll keep it on the backlog.
I think we can do that.
Alright. We can go back to the chat then.
All right.
Okay, so Soul's probably just been chatting with Siva, just accounting for vaguely what happened in the Merry Valley, mostly the meeting the dragon part, kind of skipping over the whole Markus might be evil spirit demon puppeteer.
Might be.
Hey, this is Soul's perspective.
I know.
They genuinely
I'm
think
saying,
Markus is a good
please.
person.
Yeah, I'm not criticizing you what you're saying. I'm just saying. Oh boy, Soul still thinks it's might be, huh?
Well, Soul was told by the Centaur Chief that if they maybe watched over Markus, maybe he wouldn't end up bad. So they genuinely believe that Markus can be good.
Mm-hmm.
What do? They're just stupid horse people.
You can't trust people who have two spines.
You really can't.
Look, we're not here to
They're
make
not connected?
We're not here to make sense of centaur skeletons, all right? Can't be done.
But
My
we're
rib
not
cage
here
is already
not to
full
do
of
so.
lies. I can't imagine what it'd be like with two.
Do they have two stomachs?
They have
They have a horse stomach and a human
stomach.
stomach.
They potentially have two hearts as well.
Do they have to manually direct that? Like, if they're eating pizza, do they have to manually shift it to go to their human stomach? And when they eat hay, they have to, like, do a
No, I
shimmy?
imagine everything goes through both before they poop it.
Yeah, like, it's like double the processing.
They have very efficient digestive systems.
Anyway,
Anyways.
Time to play dad.
They're also, partially magical, which allows them to get by a lot of physics problems.
Dude,
no, this is science right now.
But the true anatomy is that the large intestine just keeps going and just fills the entire horse.
It's not so much a horse body, but a giant tube full of shit.
Okay, so let's play some dad.
All right. Oh, good. I'm glad we cracked it. We cracked the code. We figured out what a centaur is made of, and the answer is poop.
The answer is gross.
All All right. So, you guys just gonna stay at that booth over there, or?
Nope.
Okay.
I also I forgot to Druid when I was going over there, so I guess I'll grab Karis's bottle of wine and I don't know, cork it. I come down out of the booth and pass in front of the bar and grab the bottle of wine and cork it with something, if not the cork.
And Vera just joins the bar again between Markus and Siva in the middle.
Soul's gonna swoop around Siva and kind of go to their usual seat then.
All right.
Also sitting close to you, to Vera.
So, what's next?
I guess we get a good night's rest and head out in the morning?
Sounds right to me.
All right.
And you sure you feel... Soul, instinctively touches Vera's shoulder and then immediately takes their hand off, but it's still, raised, while they're talking. As long as you're sure that you are safe while we are here. I mean,
Fine.
Siva said that she'd make the guards forget, right?
I mean, that will probably take a bit, but I'll be safe. This isn't necessarily something that should be difficult to avoid.
Okay. Just promise you'll run if you see any danger.
Of course. I mean, so long as I can't take the danger.
Okay, maybe not do the taking the danger here.
I mean, what if it's only one of them and they're feeling really cocky?
I mean, if no one could possibly see you and you feel like you're in immediate danger and cannot run, then that's just self-defense.
I mean, self-defense didn't really work last time either.
Yeah. Just run.
And maybe call for us.
I think it's best in the case that if I were to be found and you lot were also there, I think it would be better if you acted that you did not know who I was or that I was a stranger.
Vera, we're family. I can't desert you.
Well, I'll be able to find you.
Buzz, buzz.
What does that mean?
Okay.
Soul looks very proud of himself.
All right. We've got a plan, and we're all going to be safe.
Is Lovette or Karis doing anything at the table?
Yeah, because Lovette went to sit at the table.
Karis is playing with the puppy.
Oh,
Aw.
careful.
Very carefully playing with the puppy.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Was that a good one?
That sounded really good.
Nice.
Mostly through an intermediary objects. So,
Yeah.
playing tug-of-war games with things.
Yeah.
Petting it with a salt shaker.
Oh, they don't have salt shaker technology here.
Yeah.
They just have
Petting it
little...
with a fork.
They just have
That's
small,
some dwarven shit.
Yeah, they just have small bowls of salt.
Petting it with salt. Throw it to Markus. Callie, so you doing okay?
Yeah.
You play?
Yeah. I'm doing great.
Plate might not be what I mean.
I'm playing with a puppy.
Maybe else. Good. That is great.
How are you doing?
Weirdly busy. All of a sudden. Can I talk to you about something? Can we increase the plinking? Maybe a little bit in general.
What?
Just not all the time, everywhere.
Look, this is our base. She
Right,
holds
I know.
her hands up and gestures the whole room.
Well, I'm not just talking about right now.
It's
I'm
been
saying,
a long time since we've been here.
right?
I'm going to enjoy the drinks.
Okay, so it's not unreasonable, but I'm not just talking about right now. I just have noticed it's a bit of a pattern, and it has caused maybe a few issues.
Just remember, anytime there is silence in this party, I'm always dabbing. So
Sorry, I'm trying to think of Karis's reaction to that. It's probably that she sort of shuts down a bit and just kind of stares at the table.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Kelly, are you okay? Are you sure you're okay?
doing fine.
Okay. Kelly, so I'm not mad. I'm very serious thinking to do. So I'm just a bit worried. Okay. How about you?
Yeah, and I've got a lot to worry about too. And you know what makes it better?
It doesn't always make it better.
So far,
Not always.
hasn't failed yet.
I'm gonna take the bottle of wine from out under the table and uncork it and just drink from the bottle. Be like, we'll see about that.
Fuck is wrong with our party? Soul turns to look to see how everyone's doing and then just sees you fucking drinking out of the bottle and just
Well, I'm not
It's like-
chugging it.
still you're drinking it out of the bottle.
Yeah, but I figured there's a third left, right?
Only Karis does that.
2/3 left.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll pour a glass then. I was under the impression it was almost empty.
I also like the idea that the drug addict in the party is the one that's shocked.
No, it's just more like Karis is the only one, so it's like, oh, I thought that was Karis's thing.
I thought Karis was the drunk.
It's like, I just want to know where we are and where we stand.
No, I think sad drinking is Karis's and Lovette's thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
kind of, yeah.
Sad drinkers.
But wine is like Karis's like sad drink, and then like Eva's just
Well,
all
Lovette is
around
doing
normal
this
drink.
specifically now to be like, fuck you. You want a drink? I'll drink. Fuck this. We'll see if it makes it feel better.
So
always.
It just looks a little concerning.
Yeah, I can see where it would look concerning, but like this is definitely not how she normally approaches it. It's definitely like spite drinking.
So we'll get up and just walk over real quick. Is everything okay?
Oh yeah. What's up?
You're drinking out of the bottle, like you did when we were in the Mary Valley.
Oh, I didn't mean to like.
Do you need to talk? Is everything okay?
So those questions don't exactly have the same answers.
So one's a no and one's a yes?
Yeah. No, I guess they're both no.
Well, wouldn't that be the same answer?
Okay,
Yeah.
I know. I mean, you know what I mean. It's not one answer to both questions.
Okay.
I'm not...
Soul just puts like a muse down on the table. You just take care of yourself, okay?
You see pencils?
I have like 23 left because I just haven't really been using them that much. And heck, when I've used them, someone's offered half the time.
Is that safe to eat with alcohol?
I mean, I did. But that was before we went to fight the vampire. I was fine.
I'm gonna actually slide it in front of Karis and be like, here, at least it has side effects.
I don't know what these do.
They just make you feel good.
You're pushing drugs.
Well, we're
Soul
like...
was giving it to Lovette, and...
Yeah.
I don't think I deserve that.
Of course you do. Everyone deserves to be happy.
Not that other one.
Alright, I'm gonna go walk over and sit by Siva again.
Yeah, Karis is just gonna kind of look at this pill on the table and just like have like just self-loathing, just palpable self-loathing.
Just
All right.
throw it
We're the
out if
edgy
you guys
kids.
don't want it.
We're the fucking goth kids of this group.
Yeah. All right. So Siva's gonna kind of like, have listened in on that fun bunch you travel with.
Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot lately.
Yeah.
But I love them. They're still my family. Soul air pats Vera next to them.
As Vera's just eating the honey.
With your fingers? Ew! I mean, I do that, but...
But you.
But ew!
It's weird when other people.
Yeah.
So we're all, like, sitting in a distance where we're basically perpetually eavesdropping at each other, then yeah, that's kind of what we were agreeing
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
on. Okay, I kind of turn back, and I'm like, because I'm like, okay, I feel like I've got a little better. Thank you, so I'm not trying to drink out of... I don't feel it's the same way I did in Mary Valley right now.
Well, as long as that's the case, that's fine. It just... You looked like you were really going at it with that bottle, and usually... I don't know, I know Karis drinks a lot, but she kind of does it with glasses and not the bottle. Well, she used to do the bottle. Never mind. Just take care of yourself. And I've got like 22 muse left, so you can either throw that other one away or you can ask for more. I don't really care.
Would you mind if I purchase them?
Like, you want to tell you where my dealer is?
Oh, no, I meant from you.
I mean, you can have some of them. I'm going to keep some just in case we need them for dire situations.
Oh,
'Cause that's really the only time I use them now.
I'll just hold on to these for now.
Alright, let me know when you want more.
Okay.
Alright.
I wish Markus was here to
Yeah.
see this drug deal go down.
Remember when he threw my drugs into the fire? I do.
Remember how that basically kicked off the campaign?
Yep.
We wouldn't be here with dead friends and hearts broken and all that shit if Markus had just not thrown those drugs in the fire.
There would be no trail of bodies if it wasn't for Markus narking on you.
This is what fucking happens when you're a narc, man.
People die.
Besides, Biff kind of told me that I shouldn't really rely on them. Not that I care about his opinion, but...
Lovette is just kind of like trying to remember who Biff is. She's like, Biff.
I'm better.
Sometimes facing the hard times is better for correcting what's going on around you. To be fair.
Well, I've got at least 100 years. I think these will do just fine. Yep.
Well, shall we
Head
prepare?
in for the night?
Yes.
All right.
So Siva is going to gesture to someone in the bar. They're going to walk over to Siva. She's going to write something on a slip of paper, hand it to them, and tell them to go to the Olive, and he leaves at a quick pace. There. So I've arranged some rooms.
Oh,
Thank you, Siva.
thank you.
Oh, it's my pleasure. She puts her hand on Soul's hand on the bar.
So it looks like they think about it for a second, and they, like, kind of look like they're deciding on something, and then they, like, nod. They're like, so, yeah, we're gonna go to bed. Yep. And Soul kind of, like, stands up. They've left their hand, though.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of just look at Siva, but they kind of have a more, like, blank and calculating expression, where they're mostly just trying to figure out what are good boundaries. Alright. Thank you for getting the rooms.
So Vera will get up and also is gonna put down 6 coins, like just for like meal and stuff.
You just want to even out your purse.
Yes. That's what made me do that amount.
Disgusting.
Oops.
The bartender thanks you.
Well, shall we head to the Olive?
Yeah. And Soul starts to slowly take their hand away.
All right. And we're off.
All right.
Grabs Marcus's hand.
Yep.
Markus follows to bed.
Marcus
Or that's a
toddles along.
scruff.
Yep.
He's probably drank. Soul's kind of waiting for everyone to leave first.
Okay. Lovette was kind of waiting to see what Soul does, see if they were gonna go or if they were like not going to. But she'll take the hint and head out with Archie.
And I will turn into a bee.
Bzz, bzz.
All right. You can wild shape how many times a day?
Twice.
Okay. Perfect.
Well, Siva, I hope you have sweet dreams, and I'll see you in the morning, okay?
She looks semi-confused. Sure, okay.
Would you rather me stay in one of the spare bedrooms?
No, go on.
Okay, night-night.
He's
Soul
not
kinda-
that bad, does not communicate the situation.
You think Soul knows that?
I know.
Alrighty.
We all head to the Elegant Olive!
Okay, the party heads to the Elegant Olive, and you see that the staff has just before you arrive, got word that the lot of you are arriving, so the staff is swarming to get everything prepared.
So, it's not that Soul said he's not that bad, it's that Soul said we can't do activities.
Yeah.
Soul thinks they've explained it.
Yeah. Can't do
in
activities.
their bashfulness.
Activities. It's like, what a great activity.
What do you want me to say? Intense cuddling? Fucking? It's not exactly Soul's vocabulary unless they're angry.
Full
They
contact.
could, use, like... I don't know. I mean, I don't care. I think it's great. I love that they use activities.
But we're all at the Elegant Olive.
Mm-hmm.
Soul's probably going to take a bath.
The staff seems terrified of you.
Nice.
Soul looks very concerned. This is the second time they've been to the Elegant Olive, and they're just like, are they usually this
Yes, they are.
flippant?
They, what? Flip 'em.
I don't know. Like little birds, like flip, 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 flip.
That's not actually what that means.
Like they're flipping
normally
out.
this. They are normally flipping out, yes.
Huh.
And do not tell them not to do anything nice, because if you do, they will flake out even more. If they want to do something nice where you ask for or not, you pretty much have to take it.
That sounds familiar. Alright. bathe me.
All right, we'll just go ahead and zoom ahead here. So the party will get to the Elegant Olive. The staff will do its best to tend to any of your needs, and the next morning...
So I do want to do a thing overnight.
Go ahead.
If that's all right.
You doing it?
At some point during the night, probably, like, I don't know if Soul does their meditation stuff at the beginning or the tail end of the evenings, but at some point, Lovette just kind of wanders out of her room over to their room and just knocks on the door.
There's a moment, and then Soul answers it, and they look like not drowsy, but like just not all there. What's up, Lovette?
After the door opens, Lovette hesitates for a second and just hugs your legs.
Oh.
Please don't go.
Oh. Lovette.
I know I'm being selfish, but if there was anything I did, I can fix it.
It has nothing to do with you or any of our friends. I wish you guys didn't know me so you wouldn't have to go through this. And Soul kind of like pulls Lovette off so they can kneel down.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you come inside, okay? And Soul closes the door after Lovette, and then suddenly they're pushing a dresser in front of the door.
My eyes go a little wide. What are you doing?
I'm making sure no one comes in if we're talking.
Okay.
Look, I can't tell you why it's important.
Can you not tell me
want
why?
to.
For you or for me? Do you not want to tell me? Or
Oh, I want to tell everyone, but it would put everyone in danger.
will you put the people who know in danger, or is anyone knowing put everyone in danger?
Yes to both.
Well, I don't want the others to be in danger, but you don't need to worry about me, so...
I know, but I haven't even told Grow.
I see. You haven't told anyone.
No, I haven't.
I see.
Only those, my mother, so on and so forth, grandmother. We're the only ones who know, but if I tell people, it'll just hurt everyone involved and everyone that could be. It's messy. And
It sounds very familiar. So you think that if I had told you all about Moira, that things might have been different as well? Or told you earlier?
I feel like we should have waited, but whether or not information was held, I don't know how much of a difference it made.
It should have been someone else, but I can't understand if you don't want the others to be in danger and the need to hold the information to protect them, but I want to help you find a way to work this out. I don't know, I don't understand the nature of the problem, so I can't even help you find a solution.
I think Soul was like crouched before. Now they kind of just like lean back and like sit down. That's the complicated part. I want to say why. Okay, let me try to figure this out. If I die, really bad things happen.
I see.
And so
Right.
I have to not die, and do that staying in one place where not a lot of people know about is good and safe until I pass it on to my future. And like Soul looks like they suddenly grow pale. Future daughter. Yep. Kid, person who will come out of my stomach. Oh my god.
Well, you didn't need to tell me that bad things would happen if you died. I already knew that. I wasn't planning on this to happen anytime soon. So if I find a way to unfortunately pass during our travels, I'll find a way to protect you from the grave. I swear it.
Thank you. It's not that you're losing me. I'm just going to be away for a while. I mean, out of everyone, you're probably going to still be alive by the time I'm able to leave again.
I won't be.
How old do gnomes get?
Well, I'm not getting old.
Now I'm confused.
I don't have anything to little after that. After you go, it won't be long before the others. You are in a piece of the houses together, and without them, you don't have a home to go back to anymore.
I mean, what if I just buy the Steam Isle, and then no one has to worry about it?
I don't think it works like that.
Oh.
And buying the Steam Isle would not undo my sins. No amount of money can do that.
Well,
even if
I want to stay, but I can't. This is too important for everyone if I'm the selfish one. I want to be. I do. I want to just go around the world, see things, but it would be really mean of me to do that. So here I am. I'm doing what I can in what time I have. I'll try to make your guys' life good before me and Grow officially get married.
You already have. You completely changed my life.
You'll be able to change other people's lives. You'll have to watch out for Karis after I'm gone.
I know. She's more watching out for me sometimes, I think.
She's 18 years old. She's like the same age. I mean, I'm an adult, so she's very young. Watch out for her. Yes.
Well, I'll do my best. But
you'll do just fine. And Sol kind of like puts their hand on Lovette's shoulder. You're a smart person. And you've got Archie and Karis. Even if Vera goes off to be a god, I think. And Markus goes and just... Well, I don't really know what's going to happen to Markus since I'm gone. Honestly, I think y'all are going to kill him. But it'll make me sad.
What makes you think so?
You and Karis kind of don't seem to like him at all. It's just what I'm gathering, though, because if I'm wrong, just let me know.
So, I've been kind of on the fence about whether or not I want this conversation to have been in the private chat, but at this point I definitely do.
Okay. Bloop.
Did Markus talk to you about our conversation? I spoke with him shortly before we killed those ogres.
Yes, he did.
He did?
Yeah, he told me you guys talked, and you were really upset with him. And he understands why.
Did he tell you why?
Because he has Moira's memories.
Okay. Alright, well, that's one can of worms open. When you understand why I'm upset about that.
Well, yeah, but he said he didn't need her.
It doesn't work like that.
He said it wasn't possible unless he wanted to.
How does he didn't even know what he was until a couple of months ago.
Yeah, but he told me that's how it works.
But he doesn't. How do you know how he knows how it works? He doesn't.
I don't know. I'm not a soul-eating Markus.
But in his eyes, is Elmer Rifgaf, but he seemed to know plenty about it.
Yeah, well, you guys kind of ran away before he was telling us the rest of it.
Well, I thought he was done, but
no, there was more.
Well,
actually, we talked for a while. I'm really glad we caught up to you because I thought we were going to lose you.
Oh no, I was going to find you after I got Callies.
All right, but yeah, no, he said that's not how it works. He can't eat someone unless he wants to. So all he did was get the memories, and I think it's because of the projection that was happening, is what we guessed. I really don't know how your machine works.
Well, I do know how it works, and there is a chance that there is an exception. He can't go and eat someone's soul if it's inside their body without wanting to, maybe. But
yeah,
would not be
exactly.
surprised if Mirifkaf did not account for this. Her soul is not in her body.
Soul kind of like turns their head and like kind of smiles.
He's a dragon, Lovette.
Okay, and that means what?
Well,
make him omnipotent.
I mean, in the books I've read, they're like the coolest things, and they know so much. It does not make sense why he wouldn't know something like that.
Sure it does. It is totally out of his purview. Dragons are ancient creatures that know about the natural world. Gnomes are an enigma.
A rock?
We don't mesh.
Well, it's just what he told me, and Markus has always been good to us, so I'm choosing to believe him. I don't think he ate Moira. I think she's still probably there. She's just...
Soul did not check, by the way. And Soul just saw everyone freaking out and grabbed Markus.
So, No. So we watched her die.
Oh.
I'm,
Is she an Archie?
I don't think so. Nothing.
But he started acting differently when we left.
What?
I don't know. He just seems more lively. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I just don't think Markus did it. He told me so.
I don't really want to think that he did it. I don't really hate Markus as a person, but if you're wrong and he did, and he's lying to both of us.
Soul looks a little sad. I hope he would never lie to me.
I certainly hope so too.
I mean, I don't think he would lie to me.
I should confess something to you.
What's
I
up?
don't agree with you. I think that it is too late, but I don't really want to kill Markus anymore. I feel like I should. Callus thinks I should. But
Soul bites their lip.
I'm tired of hurting people. But if he did, I don't know. I can't get Moira back. People cheat death, but this is more than that.
Lovette?
Yeah.
If he is lying to me, then I told Karis if he went off the deep end, then measurements would be taken. And Soul looks like they were going to say something, but they chose not to, because it would be too terrible to say. But things have to be known before I leave for me to properly take care of them if need be.
I understand.
If need be, in a way, if he were some reason a danger to a lot of people, I think that would be in my duty to assist in such things.
I just want you to understand how I feel.
I think I do.
I just feel really alone. I don't sleep anymore, if I can help it.
Soul kind of holds their arms out for a hug if need be.
Oh, going for the hug.
And Soul will sing to Lovette till she falls asleep.
Oh.
You ever had to do that for kids? It takes fucking forever.
Well,
That's a 26 for the sing.
Holy shit. You sang a lullaby and you put Lovette to sleep.
Just petting her head.
she doesn't sleep. Even in spite of that, though, she does sleep really restlessly. She's clearly having nightmares.
Soul will keep watch of you until it seems like you rest, and then they'll meditate until it seems like you are distressed again, and they'll come out of it and continue. They'll variate.
Sleep.
Because, people have phases of sleep, so I assume not all of it would be nightmares.
No.
So Soul would, kind of sing to you while it's happening, meditate. When you come out of it, they'd sing you back to comfort, and then meditate. And anything else happening tonight?
No, well, I guess not. That sounds pretty conclusive.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Back to the other channel.
Da-da-da-da. Skrewy! So, anything else happen tonight in the Elegant Olive?
Nope, not so much. So that is going to roll us to the next morning. So it is now Monday the 21st of January, the year 763. And you guys have run of the city. Just to go.
It's ours. Alright, well, southward is where we're headed, right?
Yeah, we said we'd be going in the morning. Soul's gonna go to the Heartstrings Tavern to say goodbye to Siva before they leave.
Okay.
But Soul will probably do that fairly early in the morning. They'll put Lovette into the bed eventually. Just leave them and then head over to the Heartstrings Tavern real quick. Just because they figure everyone's gonna be waking up soon, but they want to take care of this so they're not delaying anyone. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. So you head over to the Heartstring Tavern early in the morning.
Yeah. And Soul will try Siva's office door.
It is locked.
Oh. Soul does a light knock and kind of puts their ear to the door to try and see if they hear anything.
Make a perception check.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. That is a 21.
Alright, you put your ear up against the door and you hear what sounds like moving around sounds, so footsteps and doors opening, but it sounds sort of uncoordinated and clumsy a bit. Alright, so the door will open and you see Siva looks like she just woke up after getting very little sleep.
Hi.
Oh. Hi.
I just wanted to say goodbye before we left.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just didn't sleep much. Do you know how long you'll be gone?
I figure we'll come back here after we're done. How long does it take to get to that? 7 days?
To that part of the country?
Yeah. It'd be about. You figure if you can knock your business out in a day or two, you'll be back in 2 weeks.
Like 2 weeks, probably-ish. So it's not a month, or heaven forbid, 3 months at least.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you. I hope you stay warm in the weather. And so, looks like they consider reaching out to hug her, but they're like not sure why her attitude is this way. But then they're just like, probably tired, and they end up just putting their hand on her shoulder.
Siva is both tired and confused by your behavior. She's going to wish you luck on your adventure, and
Thank you.
That's probably about it. She's just gonna wish you luck.
All right. Soul nods and turns to start walking away, and then just kind of looks back for a second.
She's already
kind of has this.
She's already closed the door.
All right. And Soul's like, well, that was dumb. Why did I even come here? She didn't even want to see me off. Fine. And they head back to Elgin Olive.
Bathe me.
I guess Soul will be at the lobby then, waiting for everyone to wake up.
Did you bring Lovette back to her room, or you put her in...
No, I just left Lovette in the bed in my room.
Well, she'll probably be, not really upset about that, except she is... oh, wait, no, I guess you left. Never mind. I was going to say she's definitely not strong enough to move the dresser away from in front of the door, but I guess...
No, I left. Soul tried to do that as quietly as possible.
Okay, then yeah, she'll be there's definitely that disorientation of where's my robot? But she's used to waking up in new places, but Archibald is kind of her grounding.
Soul's having their morning wine. They're trying to figure things out, and they kind of just keep getting a little more angry.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'll come down and get dressed and such and come down relatively soon.
Vera will get up and probably take a quick forced private bath and then be waiting in the lobby.
Soul looks over and notices Vera and just waves at her.
Just
oh yeah, that's right, I'm heading down.
Confused, hello?
I'm just saying good morning.
Morning. Just perpetuate the bad mood.
Yeah. Soul just kind of makes a face sorry I said anything. Because they're moody.
Are they working on something?
You
okay?
Yeah, I'm just having a morning glass of wine. I'm learning from Karis.
I'm sorry, did I do something last night?
You're fine.
Oh.
Actually, you're great. And they just stare at their drink. Yeah, you're wonderful and a good friend.
Well, that's enough to keep me satisfied. Well, I'll just kind of blissfully sit down and actually be like, oh wow, great, that's awesome.
And Soul just continues to stare angrily at their wine glass. Did you know they almost told me no because it was the morning? And then I just raised my eyebrows and they did it.
Well, I believe it. They don't have a choice to say no around here.
I mean, mimosas are a thing. Why wouldn't they just give me the wine? I don't even like wine.
Yeah, I know. Are you sure you're okay?
Where's Archie? Where's Markus? Where's Karis?
Oh my god, how many glasses have you had?
Are you sure you're okay? Blinking is kind of alarming me too.
I went to say goodbye to Siva, and she didn't even care.
Oh.
I thought we were cool, but I guess I was wrong.
Sorry. This is one of the few things I actually can say I have some experience with. She cares. She just needs some time to feel better.
I don't know. She seemed fine before we left, and then
now
she's not.
Surprised. Maybe she processes things that way.
Fine.
Are you going to drink all of that wine?
Soul's just looking at the remaining glass. Just this one. Not anymore. I don't want a repeat of the bushes in the Mary Valley. I don't need to call Grow back here to save me from alcoholicism. I just wanted a morning drink.
Wait, does that mean that he heard to save me from alcoholicism?
Yes. probably heard a lot this evening. Or today and this last evening.
I suppose that's true. Oh yeah, shit. He heard a lot of our conversation. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, he did.
Well, that's fine. I think that he probably would be more glad to hear that Soul's friends are saying, I will ensure you never die, than he would be upset about it.
Yeah.
Vera will exit the bath. Yeah. So, are we ready? Where's Markus?
I don't know.
He's still sleeping?
He always sleeps so late, and I don't know why.
Is Karis around?
Yeah, she's up.
Karis, let's have morning wine!
Oh boy. No, that's okay. It's okay.
She looks shocked for a second, walks over, and takes the bottle.
I'm gonna try and keep her from taking the bottle.
You what?
I'm gonna grab the bottle before she grabs it.
What are you doing?
This doesn't need. You don't need to be drinking right now. We're about to go traveling.
Exactly. It gets so boring on the road.
What if we need to be on our toes? What if we get attacked?
We killed ogres.
What if she was not drinking at the time?
Well, just be one glass. It's only the morning. This is my third one.
That's not reassuring, but this is not as normal anything for you, so I'll in heaven.
Exactly. If she just has one, it's not going to affect her at all. Morning wine!
Kind of look back and forth between Soul and Karis before sighing and handing over the bottle.
Morning wine!
Karis will happily split the bottle with you.
Woo! Soul holds out their glass to clink it.
Clink.
Clink.
Thanks for listening. As always, special thanks to Protagonist for the theme music and Emily Roll for Fantasy for this episode's soundtrack. Please leave a like or subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and leave a comment if you have any suggestions. Until next time!